Love to Watson to a one-score game.
Hey, this is Ahman Green, Green Bay Packers all-time leader in rusher. And Bill, the Packer fan and Packer owner, Nick, they run a website for Packer news and updates. And I know Packer news hasn't been so great lately because we got some players that are not Packers anymore that you loved at one time, but you might hate a little bit right now.
Two great running backs. We have a competent offensive line.
He's saying that he felt in November and December that they didn't want him back.
Get a little safety in that position. Either we go.
There's no reason to believe we can't return, but.
And they already came out. There's a couple guys that came out and said that Rodgers is telling
solution of it, and don't let them go for anything under than one.
And you know what, Packer fans? The Bears still suck. So go Pack Go, and good luck to Bill and Nick, their website and their Packer news. Talk to you later.
It's a lot easier to come in and keep doing mop-up duty, but he threw the ball off. He kind of looked like Aaron Rodgers the way he was throwing the ball sidearm and just flicking the wrist, and the ball was just jumping out of his hands. Agreed.
Hey everybody, this is Gerhard de Beer, former Green Bay Packer offensive lineman, and you're watching Frozen Tundra Network with Bill the Packer fan and...
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Frozen Tundra Network. We got rivalry week with the Chicago Bears tomorrow afternoon. So we got some Bears fans on today. We also have, I think a Vikings fan is going to be here if Jamez ever figures it out. And we got a Lions fan who can sit here and celebrate their first ever NFC championship or NFC division championship. Sorry, they always confuse those two. So let's start off with what's happening tomorrow afternoon. We got, in my opinion, two of the hottest teams in the entire NFC right now on the back end of the schedules going against each other. You've got Justin Fields with the Bears offense, who has been looking a lot better lately. Their defense is clearly a lot better. You got Jordan Love, who's looked great this year. Their offense is starting to roll. The defense played good last week and played horrible the few weeks before that. What do you guys think is going to happen tomorrow? What do you expect?
Mike.
I see the same old thing that's been happening the past couple of years. Green Bay's going to go down in there, put on a nice display of offense, and just run right away with it.
One thing I want to say real quick, what did Mike and Woody, welcome, they're Bears fans. What did you guys think about what Ahman Green said in that intro?
That's good editing.
Especially the end part.
That was not an edit at all. That was not an edit at all.
He said, that's good editing. I like
that. That's called money talks.
He's sitting his ass at home. He's sitting his ass at home, and his jersey's not retired, so I'm not really worried about it.
But yeah, let's get back to this Bears-Packers game, man. The way I see it is, man, you see the Packers offense is looking pretty high potent. They're pretty high powered. You know, they're making plays with receivers no one's ever even heard of and shit. And then you got the Bears defense looking pretty damn good too. So I think that's a damn good matchup. But then you got Fields, which his offense ain't ranked pretty good. And then you got our defense that ain't ranked pretty good. So I think it's actually pretty evenly matched. I think it's going to be a pretty damn good game. But I'm going to say Packers by 10 for sure.
By 10.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and say that I expect the Bears defense to be a lot better than week one when Green Bay, beat the Bears pretty handily. One thing I will say is, for whatever reason, Aaron Jones seems to be some sort of kryptonite no matter how good your rushing defense looks every year. So I'm expecting Aaron Jones to get around that century mark. That's just me, though.
Well, the last two games, he's got 120 yards each game. I mean, he's getting 20 to 25 touches a game.
That's pretty good against the Bears too. He does pretty good against them.
Yeah, no, he historically does. I mean, there's some teams you get up for, and the Bears are one of the teams we get up for. That's all.
He's definitely the key in this one, Aaron Jones for sure. Us having him makes me feel a lot better about this game. Because we're going to need him. We're going to need to run the ball to set up our offense, I think.
And Jaden Reed. Without Jaden Reed, I don't think we would have this game at all.
Yeah,
Jaden Reed, he became a pretty good dominant factor on our offense.
And I know
back, though.
And I know Packers fans are upset because Lucas Patrick is not playing tomorrow. So I'm sorry to tell you.
Well, that's probably a benefit for
Johnson
you.
ain't playing either, I heard.
No, because they might put Cody Whitehair in there. So I don't know.
What did you say, Doran?
They said their best corner's not playing either.
I heard that.
Jalen Johnson, he's playing.
He's doubtful.
I heard that he wasn't going to.
Come on, Woody, you do the injury report.
No.
Your report.
I did. He's doubtful.
Doubtful.
Yeah, I saw that he was most
Doubtful
likely.
means he's probably not playing, man.
I watch the Woody's wrap up every Sunday, buddy. You should know this by now.
You know someone who is supposed to be in the game tomorrow. We'll see what happens at the coin toss. Jerry Alexander should be out there against DJ Moore.
Yeah,
I got his fucking shirt on right now.
He actually spoke up in just a couple days ago and said that he had a talk with the front office. They listened to him, he listened to them, and they're all on the same page, and he's ready to move forward. He said, if anything, he thinks this was better for them. So I'm just glad not to hear him being bitter and wanting to get out of it.
Yeah, I heard he said something about he's going to shut down DJ Moore. He's going to come back and have an awesome game to shut down DJ Moore.
Well, it's definitely going to be a good matchup. It's DJ Moore's best season yet.
Yeah.
His career. He's broke every record as a Bear for his career except for catches. He just needs one to tie.
And Herbert the last two games too has averaged over 120 yards a game as well. So
you guys got a decent running game, pretty much.
So yep.
It's gonna be
I
interesting.
don't understand why they haven't been running Foreman. Like he was doing so good early in the season.
Yeah, but
I don't understand why they shut him down.
He's been out for personal reasons 2 weeks ago, but they just didn't play him last week. So I don't even know. I didn't even see him on the sideline. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that was so weird. I had him in fantasy. He was killing it.
Well, Herbert's been the starter all year. He got banged up, then Foreman stepped up.
Yeah.
Even though
and Foreman was eating. They should have kept going to him.
Year he got banged up, then Foreman stepped.
So,
yeah, I heard you first time, Mike.
Hey, that wasn't me.
The producer matchup also probably one of the biggest matchups that we can have in this game. You know, it dictates a lot of what's going to happen after the first second of the snap. You got Montez Sweat, and that defensive line has been playing really, really good since they acquired him. But the Packers' offensive line has only given up 29 sacks this year, which is, I believe, the third least in the league right now. So, I mean, you know, something's got to give, right? Either the offensive line's getting broken down or the defensive line is getting stood up. Which one is going to happen? I mean, I don't know, but that's going to be a huge play of the game, right?
Yeah.
And one thing about Jordan Love, I don't care how fucking bad you fucking try pressuring him, he doesn't buckle. I mean, he'll fucking make you pay for it. He'll make you pay for it. He's actually
what it is, Thorne, is he knows how to read a damn defense. He knows where it's coming from. He knows when there's 8 guys in his face, somebody's open downfield, and he has the nick for finding that person downfield that's open.
Yep. You know what? Every Monday night they go to his house.
Yeah.
The whole offense, even the defense can come. And they sit back and go over film. They eat and they go over film. Everything, every fucking Monday, which is cool to see, man.
Yeah, watching them grow together as a unit. Yeah. Yeah.
That's why it's like they're interchangeable. I mean, there's no one, there's no number 1, there's no number 2, there's no number 3. They're all equal, and they all get the ball gets distributed to them like that. Yep. And nobody's up there throwing a fit. They're not getting the ball. Well, get your ass open, and he's going to throw it to you.
Yeah. That's what makes stopping our offense so hard, because if you stop this guy, the next guy is going to be the guy of the day. You know what I mean?
Well, the scariest part is they've been so banged up. This is just scratching the surface, and they're already good. Their offense, and they're not even full fucking potent yet. I mean, but they might be tomorrow. They might be more likely. They'll have Watson. They'll have Dillon. They'll have Wicks. Man,
everybody's coming back.
You got Musgrave.
Dillon is out.
Dillon's out for tomorrow.
Dillon's out.
Well, we don't need him. We got Wilson and fucking.
Yeah, but Wilson. I was going to say Wilson's back.
And Patrick Taylor's not too shabby.
But man, then you got fucking Musgrave coming back. Our 2 tight ends of Kraft. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what I can't wait to see.
About an hour ago, they said that Luke Musgrave has been activated, and it looks like he's going to play tomorrow.
Yeah, he's going to be playing.
Woody, what's your thoughts on Musgrave getting activated?
Yeah, well, he's a goodie.
Well, no, that puts 2 tight ends out there that are
good.
Right.
And if I'm being honest, I actually think you guys got to worry about Kraft more than Musgrave, right?
I like Kraft, dude. I really
I like Kraft too.
A favorite of mine lately, man, for sure. What's up?
What about Musgrave? He's got speed though.
Okay, about the time, I was like, what the fuck, man?
What's
But
up,
let's not not talk about the elephant in the room. How the Packers dog stomped the Vikings. I don't want to skip over that topic at all. Does anyone want to start that out?
No, I'm not. I don't want. Hey,
What's up, Bill? Long time no see,
on,
dude.
Bill.
What's up, man?
I don't want to skip over it. I want to tell the.
Yeah, he's gone. See you, Alvin.
He's gone again. He's froze.
Still fine.
Yeah, it's frozen.
Hey, bro.
I think we got to get some pressure on Fields. I think that's how.
We smoke you guys.
Here you go. The next stop, we got a Homer Lion fan.
Oh, there we go.
What's up, Homer? How's Bart doing? Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Don't you guys think the way we're going to win this game is the kind of the way we won the first game or the game against the Lions, where we get some pressure on Fields, make him make some mistakes, fumble the ball a couple times? I think that's going to be our recipe for success.
As long as we don't play him like we played DeVito, I think we'll be okay.
As long that's my concern.
We're just going to leave that open right in the center of the freaking defense.
Gary needs to make some plays. And we need to be able to get pressure with just four, not without blitzing. And that's how we're going to win. Because honestly,
they got a whole contain. That was the problem the first week when we played him. We squeaked out a bunch of times. Jair Alexander had Fields dead to rights, and he did a spin move and lost him. So I mean. We have plenty of opportunities.
You guys always cry about fucking about Barry, but one thing about it, he's always had good defense against the Bears. He knows how to play the Bears. For some reason, he knows what he always comes up with good defenses against the Bears. So
what? Fire Joe Barry after this season.
All right, Thorne. I hope you're right, buddy. I'm going to be counting on that, man. I'm going to be thinking about that tomorrow. Thorne does good against the Bears.
He does. Historically, he does. I mean, you look at the games.
I still want to rest. Don't rest on that, though.
Yeah, but look at Fields' last 5 games against us.
They know what they're trying to do.
Somewhere there's
Preston, he needs 2 more sacks to get a fucking bonus. Guarantee you, he's coming for that bucket. He wants that. He wants those 2 sacks.
Guys,
I'm banking on that and Gary.
We have a birthday that we need to celebrate. This is, I didn't know that it was a Bears birthday today.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I love it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
They paid. The Eagles paid Parkey to fucking doink that. So I'm not really worried about it.
Vegas made the call, huh, Woody?
I got to be honest. If kickers can do that on purpose, they are a lot more talented than I gave them credit for.
Just think, you guys might be watching Fields for the last time as a Bear.
Yeah.
A few players.
So what do you think the Bears got to do to beat the Packers tomorrow?
They have to put pressure on Love, and I mean Sweat's got to get in there. I mean with Yannick not playing, that helps out our rush defense because he can't do rush defense because he sucks. But we just have
pray
to
and sacrifice some livestock.
Yeah. But Fields has got to. He's going to have to use his legs tomorrow because Gary's all over the field. So it's going to be. He's going to be probably the leading rusher tomorrow.
That's why I think what we'll do is probably have Quay Walker probably be like a spy on him. I think that's what's going to happen.
I'm kind of shocked by this. I was looking this up. The Bears are second in rushing, but this is where it's going to determine the game. They're first in rush D. If we can run the ball on them, we're going to be set. That's gonna be huge.
If we can, yeah.
Hey, did Quay Walker have a pick 6 against the Bears week 1?
Yeah.
And that second half, that was a pick 6. It was a pick 6. That's what I thought.
And that game was like close at halftime, and then Jordan Love went going. It was a 10-7 game at halftime, and then we blew it
was
open.
in the first half of the game. The second half, they took off, and that's what happened.
Fields had some garbage time stuff, but yeah, we blew him up.
But
third quarter.
First game to this game is totally different, man. Both teams are a lot better.
Yeah, this is a different team. Fields is a better quarterback than he was week 1. We're a better team.
I believe the last 7 games were both 5-2.
I don't know. He's still fucking throwing turnovers. He had three interceptions and 3 fumbles in the last 3 games. So I don't know if you'd say he's fucking doing good. To me, that ain't doing good.
You point out his flaws, but look at what he's doing.
But the team has only lost 2, and they blew a Lions lead, and they barely lost the Browns. So they've been good.
That was coaching. I mean, if you watch I always say it's coaching. Bears are a lot better this year for sure.
They are better. I'm not going to deny that.
Yeah, they've
Well,
got
they doubled their wins. I mean, at least double their wins.
Well, let me ask, hey Mike, let me ask you this though. What's your thoughts on you guys almost sweeping the Detroit Lions?
Like I said, if we had another drive, we would have beat them. But we got to play the full 60 minutes.
That first one was nuts.
Do the Bears fans think that the Lions will win a playoff game this year?
I think they're going to win the first home game. Then they're going to get shelled. They're not going to get past first round.
I'm opposite. I think they're going to be like the Vikings last year, one and done.
Me too.
What's going to happen? The Packers are going to play them in the first round, and we're going to knock them out. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, my buddy Steve called me this morning. He's a Lion fan. He's like, "Bro, can you come by and help me get the draft board out the basement?" So he's already on to the draft. Yeah.
If they play the Rams,
I'm going to
they're going to be in
respond
trouble.
to John Dorn. John Dorn, you will not play us in the playoffs, even if you get there, because you're going to be a 7 seed. We're not moving up to 2. So there's your pipe dream right there.
Well, if the Rams lose, we move up to 6.
Yeah. If we
You
win,
will see us. You will see us.
And then we get Detroit.
Hey, hold on. How about we take it one game at a time? Let's get past the Bears.
Well, that's what this Sunday decides it, though, man. We got to beat the Bears, and the Rams got to lose, and then we'll be seeing you guys. That's the only way we see you guys.
You know, the Lions are actually taking a breather off of knowing that the Bears can't play them in the playoffs if they beat Green Bay. You'd be scared of both of these teams right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, so listen, y'all like the trash talk. Here's some facts for y'all ass. The Bears are better than their record is. The Packers are better than their record is. Thank God for Joe Barry. Shout out Joe Barry, by the way. So it would not surprise me either fucking way. Were the Bears supposed to sweep us? Were the Bears supposed to? I don't believe that the Bears were supposed to, because if they were supposed to, they would have. Now, with that being said, I'm telling you right now, look out for the Bears next year. Mm-hmm. And that's the last time I'm going to say that. I'm going back to trash him. I'm going back to trash him.
Who's their quarterback going to be?
Yeah, it really depends.
They can figure that out. They can flip Fields
I
for
tell
some
you
stuff.
I tell you what, the quarterback next year is going to be Justin Fields. Just for the sake of, as much as you hate Justin Fields, John, you got to look at Getsy is his biggest fucking problem.
I don't hate him. I just think he's not good. He's not good. His not good. His awareness is not good. His reading of defense ain't good. He ain't picking. I think it's so slow to him.
I tell you what, Getsy.
3 years in, he's done.
Getsy and Eberflus to me is one of those coaches. If you look at when Tyson Bagent was in there, they called completely different plays from when Justin Fields was in there. Now,
that's true.
As far as the Packers go, I knew coming into this year, Joe Barry was going to be our downfall. As good as that defense is, Joe Barry, and I told Bill he can verify this. On paper, y'all top 5, but Joe Barry makes y'all top 25. Barry.
Yeah, so, but you also told me you were going to the Super Bowl.
Hey, you know what? I'm riding that hope train. Fuck what you talking about.
Hey, can I ask you a question though, Steve? Man, real talk. What would you trade Jared Goff for?
Hey, after that report came out, any fucking thing. I'm not paying that motherfucker $200 million a year for. $200 million for 4 years. Well, he don't deserve it.
Because of your backup quarterback, wouldn't you be trading Goff for a hooker?
Yeah, I would love to trade Goff for a hooker.
Well, does that say they have no confidence in Goff, or do they have no confidence in Hooker?
That would say they have no confidence in Hooker, but it's too early. I get it. What he's done the last 2 years has been good. Even in 2021, his numbers warrant that he's had 3 above average to good seasons. With that being said, it's not how many times you turn the ball over, it's when you turn it over.
Right.
I don't trust Jared Goff. Now, if he gets hot and get on the run and we miraculously are hoisting up the fucking Lombardi trophy, by all means, give him the $200 million. Fuck it, I'll die happy.
Steve. Wake up, Steve. You're dreaming. Shut your Xbox.
Hey. That's what's bringing me to my next point. I don't think he's going to get us there. In all honesty, I don't. I would love to see it, but I don't think he's getting us there.
Does anybody think Jared Goff could get them to the Super Bowl?
You know what?
No, they ain't beating San Fran. They're not going to beat San Fran.
I want Jared Goff to get him to the Super Bowl just for him to score 0 touchdowns again and lose. That would be
the Packers to get the 6th seed.
Hey, I'd rather not get there than to get there and lose. I've said that many a times. I don't want to get to the altar and watch my wife leave with another man.
Hey, Tom Novins, we sent you the link. Jump on. Steve needs some help, bud.
I don't need no. Trust me. I don't need no help. John knows I don't need no help.
Somebody for some moral
I'm
support.
still waiting for my fucking damn sweater yet, man.
Tom says
he's seen Goff do it.
Would you guys like to see the Bears make the Super Bowl even if you lost it?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, when was the last time they made a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Woody's like, I'll record that shit, watch it over and over, man.
I could use that excuse. At least we got there.
No, I don't even want that, because that's got to be a terrible fucking pain. I would ask Viking fans, but we ain't had none alive the last time that they done fucking went. So I don't want that type of heartbreak. I'd rather my old lady leave right now with the house and the fucking kids and leave me homeless than to lose the fucking Super Bowl. I can recover from that. I don't know if I can recover from the Super Bowl, especially being around you fucks.
If they would leave the house, would you play Madden?
I mean, you guys have never been to the Super Bowl, so yeah, if you got there, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Correct. And that's the thing. I don't believe in almost. We almost won. No, there's no participation trophies. I won it all.
Well,
that's just me.
You're a Lion fan, so good luck.
I got a feeling it. Let's say we do get to the Super Bowl and we lose or get blown out. I'm fighting all you motherfuckers. I'm just gonna be honest.
There's a lot of
you're gonna need Brock Purdy, McCaffrey, Kittle. A lot of
San Francisco is the team.
I can see you guys beating Dallas in a rematch. I'll say this. Let's say you guys both make the second round. I actually think Detroit can pound the rock right on Dallas and actually beat them. They were this close, so it's possible.
But you're not touching the Niners, dude. Not even.
You'll get to the conference championship.
I
And the
know
49ers are going to win by like 24 at least.
They not gonna win. Hold on, wait, no, that not. You're not finna do
The
that.
Packers going deeper in the playoffs. Don't matter.
I'm giving you credit that you could make the conference championship.
Now
They not just gonna mop the floor with us. See, in that situation, I hope they come out like they did against Minnesota. If they come out flat like they did against Minnesota, oh yeah, we can get them. But there's not a team in the NFC who could touch San Francisco when they on their game.
No, there's not. It's sad. They're here. Everybody else is way below.
If
including Dallas
win tomorrow and goes to the playoffs, realistically, what kind of shot do you give them? And let's say they're going to play Dallas because that's the most likely.
They got a shot. They got a shot to win because Dallas' run defense is trash.
The Packers' chances to go into Dallas and actually beat them at this level.
If Hankins is out, we can actually run the ball with Aaron Jones. I actually think we can put up points on him. My worry is our defense. If we got Smart and doubled CD Lamb, that's their best weapon. It just comes down to that.
But
you got to remember now. You got to remember now.
But now, what I will say, and I'm worried about this to an extent with the Lions. Y'all are young on offense.
Yeah,
that's a different ball game being in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It could be really great. Could be.
I mean, you could go in there with no fear. Hey, I'm ready to whoop ass, and you could just,
That's how we've played this season a few times, so it's possible. And honestly, the Lions should not want to play the Rams. They shouldn't want to play the Rams. I'd be worried about the Rams.
Wasn't there last year playing against the Lions? They don't know how that loss was.
Hey, Woody looked like he got something to say.
Go ahead, Woody.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Woody.
Who said they're going to fight all of us? I didn't hear that.
That was Steven Thomas.
Hey Woody, you weren't included in that. You weren't included in that, buddy.
I was about to say, you're gonna need some Darcy for some support for that.
You say I need what?
Darcy.
Yeah, I tell you what. If Darcy came, then we'd all be on him.
Just go for 2. That's fine.
Steve, I got a question. Who do you want the Lions to play? Who do you want the Lions to play first round? Like, who do you want to play?
I talk shit about I don't want to see Stafford come back and get his revenge. Honestly, I don't give a fuck who we play. Line them up. You're a playoff team. You won a division. You won 11. You're probably going for 12 games tomorrow. Line their ass up. Knock them down. I'm not happy to be in the playoffs. I need to go further.
Well, Lions fans are saying that they want the rematch of Thanksgiving. They want to see Green Bay. I got to be honest. If I was Lions fans, I'd actually be nervous to see a team that just whipped our ass in Thanksgiving, especially if you know you lose that game, you'll never hear the end of it. So if I was Lions fans, I wouldn't want to play Green Bay just because of that. I'd rather play the Rams.
Hey, guess what? They say we've turned a corner. They say these aren't the same old Lions. They say this is a different team, different organization. And I don't care who we play. If Green Bay comes, I expect to beat Green Bay.
There you go, man.
We won this division.
That confidence.
We won this division. I'm not taking.
That's how you gotta be, though. That's how Packer fans are when we're in that position. That's exactly how we are, man. So
hey, listen, I'm not taking that. Oh, I'm just so happy to be there. We finally got the monkey off our back. And
you can't do that.
It's a bigger monkey on our back that we haven't won a playoff game.
Mm-hmm. How long's
Let's get that one.
Now, okay,
it's just your next
how
one.
are you gonna feel when Jordan Love goes in there his first year and fucking wins a playoff game before Goff?
Ooh, there's going to be a lot of butt hurt around these groups.
Butt
hurt flowing.
Hey, it is what it is. Come on,
it's gonna $200 million. I bet
it's gonna prove me right on everything that I said about Jared Goff.
Yeah, it will.
I've seen Steven Ghost.
I don't know, man. I know they're gonna pay Goff, but I don't think they should, man. Seriously, I don't believe in this guy.
Oh, wow.
If that is gonna cap their team so bad,
yeah,
they shouldn't
let them do it. Isaac,
you're right. They need we just like we need the Bears to sign
money
Fields.
up, Steve. Use it all up, one nut, Steve.
Use it all up.
Yeah.
Use it all up.
I see y'all changed my name. That's cute. Yeah. I don't care. I'm proud. I'm proud. I underwent that damn operation, and I'm glad. So
now, what exactly did they do? They clipped half of your nut, correct?
No, they just cut the cords, burned the edges, and sent me on my way.
Yeah.
I'll stop talking about it.
So you don't need duct tape. No duct tape.
No duct tape. Just a few stitches, an ice pack, and some ibuprofen.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ, that's fucking hurting me just thinking about it.
I know,
hey,
bro,
you know what?
Stop.
You know what? Do you not see? You not see one right there, two right there, and I got three more. So yeah, I'm cool.
We used to fucking cast
like cut them both off.
You fucking take a big sharp knife, you snap it, and then you straight fucking triple shit.
What? Next week you have to bring my brother.
Girl, get.
We got a Homer comment coming in, guys. My producer's telling me we got a Homer comment.
Upset. Yeah.
It's going to be a battle, but the Bears win. Stop playing with me.
No matter how good the Bears have been or how bad the Packers have been, there's this mystique where the Bears play different and the Packers play different no matter what's happening when you play each other. So
it's weird. It's a weird thing.
I don't see Chicago scoring 30 points. I don't. That doesn't necessarily mean that Green Bay will. I'm just saying I don't see Chicago scoring 30 points.
But we've been putting up 30.
Our
I don't know, man. Our defense just sometimes it doesn't show up, man.
Sometimes
I don't believe it. See it either, Nick. It's a schizophrenic defense. That's what I call it. We either play like a borderline top 10 or.
My point was that doesn't matter because we're playing the Bears, and for whatever reason, no matter what Fields in the offense is doing, they seem to just fall apart against the Packers for whatever reason.
That's why I'm hoping Gary impresses him. I'm
What
hoping
happened
Gary
when
and
you
Preston
guys-
Smith are
when
the
you
difference
got-
in this one.
What
That's my
happened
hope.
when you guys played the Giants? Like, what was your downfall? What happened when you guys played the Giants?
We sucked. We
How
were
many-
riding a high. We were riding a high after those home victories. We went on the road. We took the Giants for granted. We didn't have a plan for DeVito at all. We do suck historically
Well,
against
They
mobile
exposed the
quarterbacks.
hole we have in the middle. We have a big
Yeah,
hole
we
in the middle.
got a hole in the middle.
Huge hole.
What happened was Savage went out, and ever since Savage came back now, that defense is actually getting better because the communication is getting better now. With Savage out, the communication was bad, was horrible.
Look,
and now that Savage is back,
I got a question for
He
Packers.
gets everybody in line.
We lost that game because we did the most jet sweeps any team's ever done in a game in the history of the NFL.
On a 2-point conversion. Who does a sweep on a 2-point conversion? Who does that?
I guaranteed that one game we threw more screen passes than you did jet sweeps.
Probably true also.
Yeah, y'all love those.
What's up, Steven? Go ahead.
I got a question. What would you rather have? Y'all win tomorrow, and Joe Barry keeps his job next year, or you lose tomorrow.
I know. I'm worried about that too.
And
I'm worried
Joe
about
Barry gets fired.
I'd rather
lose. I'd rather lose.
Steve already made the call.
I'd rather lose and Barry out because I'm worried that's the
contract
same
is
thing's going to
over.
happen, Steve. I'm worried they're going to be stupid and be like, we made the playoffs.
No.
Maybe we even steal a wild card win.
Well,
And they're like,
yeah.
let's keep Joe Barry next year.
Bro,
it's
no.
working.
No,
They're getting
it's
better.
not-
That bull-
it's not going to happen.
It's like
I hope
Barry.
His
like
best season ever.
Better coaches out and redo the different coaches.
all my personnel things, all my stuff I want to fix about the defense, I have problems with some of the players. It's all a moot point if we keep Barry. I'm sorry, this guy isn't it. Like, that's the number one step. I get past that because I'm assuming they're going to do it. They keep Joe Barry. It doesn't, to me, like, we're capped next year already. Our offense could be top 5, and our defense is going to suck. I'm just, there's no way it's going to be consistently good.
That's normal. That's normal in Green Bay. Usually Rodgers was carrying the offense.
You're right. You're right.
But I'm sick of that. I'm sick of that.
I'm
just
sick of
fucking
that too.
that.
I want to. We won Super Bowls because we had a good defense. That's when we've won. So we've got to get this taken care of, man. This guy is not it. We've got to get rid of him. You got to start there, and then you can figure out what you're going to do with the players.
I got a question
So
for
I'd rather
Woody.
lose, Steve.
I
I'd
can
rather
answer
lose.
you right now, Steve. I want to lose so Getsky gets fired.
Okay, never mind.
I didn't know I could read it.
Never mind.
So, well, I see you got the same issues, except it's the other way around for you guys. It's your offense.
Yeah.
Yep.
It just sucks,
I
bro. When
know.
we got 8 first rounders on our defense, and we can't. And his best season is 20th. And now, I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah.
I'm so over it. It doesn't matter what. Like Nick said, Nick posted it. He can have 12 interceptions and 8 of them for pick sixes, and I still wouldn't want Joe Barry back. And it's. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
bro.
they could like get to the conference championship and they could like shock the world and I'm serious. Like, unless they win the Super Bowl, I don't want Barry back. No, I don't want it. I don't want it.
DC fired after a team won a Super Bowl. I don't care.
I'm telling you, it's not all on Barry though, man. Those players got to be accountable too for his fucking.
Yeah, but I think a lot of that is the defensive coach or the defensive coordinator not training these guys better. He's not making someone practice tackling better. I don't know what the reason is, bro. But someone's got to be accountable for why they make stupid mistakes. They should not be making these mistakes at this level.
It's just his coaching, man. It's just maybe it's some of his fucking intern coaches. They're
But
fucking.
John,
So you fire them all, bro, because he's in
Don't
charge of
get
that.
me wrong. I want him fired. I want him gone too. I'm ready for a new step.
I don't think any Packer fan wants Joe Barry back.
No,
but John, I'm gonna tell you
Do a
this.
poll
I
on
saw
that.
what
What
I
would you need?
needed
You get
to
like
see
5%.
when
You get like
Preston
less than
Smith was
5.
covering the slot receiver.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
that's
understand
our
it's tough.
magic matchup, man. We got Preston Smith covering the slot. It's gonna work every time.
Or
That's our genius
Devondre
move.
Campbell or Devondre Campbell. That was great too. I mean, come
Oh
on, man.
yeah,
Yeah, that's how Smith,
do
when
it,
we got rid
man.
of Gray, when we got rid of Gray, fucking, I was pissed.
We
man.
should get Kenny Clark off the line to have him guard the top receiver. Let's do it. I'm like, man, I could Madden this shit better. This is stupid. Like, come on. It's not rocket science. We got some players. They
All right,
look way
did you
better.
mention his telephone organized and together.
What's up, Alvin?
I'm glad Steve's on here now. Hey, Steve,
what's up, Alvin?
Mullins Mania, motherfucker. Mullins Mania.
Jamez, what's your prediction on the Lions games tomorrow? What's your predictions, bud? How much are you winning by? Let's hear this shit.
No, Lions by a lot. God damn it! If you want me to, you got to remember we're in front of the house now, guys. Lions by a lot. But I'll say this, if Dan Campbell pulls some of them key guys after the first quarter, Mullins might be able to throw us a win out of there. But if Detroit is coming full force and they're pissed about that last Cowgirls game, I know they are. So no, I expect the Lions to win this one by at least.
Okay, my producer is telling me that he did just clip that. He did just clip that. Can you say that again for
I
the
got
record?
a question. Do you think Dan Campbell remembers what he did in that fourth quarter on those 2-point conversions? Do you think he just blacked out?
I don't think.
You think he blacked out?
Yeah, I think he did.
No, so he explained.
He's like, I'm going for it. 5 from the 7. Fuck it, I'm going for it.
He explained it. And he even explained it later on in the week. He told him. He said it was 141 left. He gathered the offense. He told him, we getting ready to go down. We getting ready to score. We getting ready to go for this 2, and we gonna win the game.
His ego got the best of him.
Hey, yeah. I'll say this: if Goff had actually thrown a good pass on that last one, he would have had it. If Goff had thrown a good pass on that one, I think the guy might have made it, actually.
Sometimes aggressive coaches can fuck you.
Steve, the problem is every room that he...
Too aggressive doesn't work.
I knew
but that last one, that pass should have gone there.
Hey,
that was a bad pass by Goff.
Jamez just froze the fuck up, so that lets me know some bullshit was coming from him.
So... I like the ticker on this, man. It adds a lot. It's fun watching it. I'm like, call in. We're legit. Look at that.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I'm more excited about the Bears-Packers game tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Than the Lions.
Because the Lions, like, they don't really have much to play for anyways. You're going from the 3 to the 2. Like, what's the big deal?
Did you see the Vikings game
we know
last
it's
week?
hit or miss with the
It's
Lions.
going to be like this week, pretty much. It's going to be pretty much like.
You don't want anybody to get hurt. You don't want a Dolphins scenario where you lose somebody important, like they lost Chubb in a meaningless fourth quarter when they're down by 50 points.
But we haven't earned the right to rest starters yet.
Yeah, I agree. You haven't earned the right to even run.
We haven't been until we're in this position, year in and year out. We haven't earned the right to rest our starters. They still got to.
But then if they lose somebody, I agree with you. But then if they lose Hutchinson tomorrow in a close one, that's going to be worse for the playoffs.
Next man up. So, next man up.
Hutchinson ain't been really doing shit anyways the last few weeks, dude.
He made the Pro Bowl. Next man up.
That's a popularity contest, and you already told me that.
That is a popularity contest. When Travis Kelce made the Pro Bowl, Travis Kelce, I was like, man.
Steve, what would you trade golf for? I saw some of those names. What would you trade golf for?
Sucked.
Maybe Doritos.
That's part of it.
I would trade golf to save that $200 million.
He told me he would trade Jared Goff for a used condom and a bag of hot Cheetos. Wow.
I said it. Bill, you called it though. The Pro Bowl, man, it is a popularity contest.
Yeah, no, it is, dude. I mean, look at Jordan Love. Did he got snubbed, dude? I mean, he did all that shit with first and second year receivers.
I know.
Break number
that was
3.
my one guy.
You got to remember, it's a fan vote. It's a fan vote.
I know.
Right.
I know.
And Steve's a big fan of Jordan Love, but he just didn't vote enough. That's the problem. You did it every day, you might have had a shot. See?
Next. No comment.
So Woody's over there looking pretty scared about tomorrow, man. What's going on there, Woody? You chewing fingernails or what?
I think he's on the phone, man.
Oh, he's got to order that pizza. He's like, let me get pepperoni and sausage and some green
What's that, motherfucker?
Hey,
he said you seem pretty scared for tomorrow.
Yeah, you look pretty worried.
Who Bill or who was on the show the other day? I picked Green Bay to win 28-25 tomorrow.
Yeah, no, that's why I told him. I said, I go, Woody actually picked the Bears to lose.
Yeah, Woody, Austin Pace is in the comments and said that you're a homer and don't really know your football.
Tell him I'll come over and rip his fucking beard off, too. Tell him. I'll bury
wait. So Woody is not like Carrico. Okay. Carrico's a homer.
No.
No, Woody has
Bears win.
Dude, what's funny is when you go back and you watch, if you go back and watch the Bears show when they predicted about the Packers game, Woody was the only one that said the Packers were winning on the whole panel.
Listen, this is why I picked them. We can't win in Green Bay, obviously. The Packers got to win to get in the playoffs. It's always loud there. It's going to be louder. It's just Green Bay is hungry and they need it more. That's just my opinion on that.
Hey, Woody.
And I don't think it's like last year where it's
wait, Woody.
This team looks more together.
I was just about to say, last year they was hungry, needed a win to get in. We couldn't win in Lambeau, and we did it.
Yeah, but we had Aaron Rodgers.
It's a different team. Different team.
So wait. So why
Wait.
can't they do it against a first-year starter? We did it against a Hall of Fame QB.
You know what, Steven? I think that you guys may have taken that away from them by doing it last year.
Yeah.
So my
money is on the Packers.
After that, he got quiet after that.
My money is on the Packers.
I think the pressure is probably a little overwhelming right now for the Bears and their players. That's why they're talking so much shit, trying to hype themselves up right now. I think because the Lions won that game last year and kicked us out of the playoffs, I think you guys took the game that the Bears could have had tomorrow. And for me, now that doesn't matter because you guys already won last year. This is a completely different quarterback, completely different team. I think Green Bay is in a much different position.
All right.
Well,
he's in
so much hype just for the fact there's a lot of people playing for their jobs, I believe, in Chicago.
All right.
Fields being one of them. Getsky, possibly Eberflus I've been seeing out there. There's multiple players playing for a job and coaches, so I think they're going to be fired up.
Could we get to a Homer comment of the week, Nick?
I think Darcy the Clown.
No, right here, man, right here. Packers tomorrow.
Hey, back up off my big dog. What's up, big dog?
Homer comment of the week, big dog. And then
hey, shout out to Big Dan. Big Dan, my dog for real.
It'll be 10 in a row, 5 straight sweet. This is the golden broom.
Jamez thinks Darcy hacked his account.
I think
are they allowed to hack in Canada?
I do like what Mike just said, though. I do think that there's a component of being more fired up because everybody's job seems to be on the line in Chicago right now, where in Green Bay, if we lose this game, it's the exact same team coming back next year minus a defensive coordinator. So hopefully. I can see that being logical. I can see that being a real thing that maybe the Bears come out more fired up.
Yeah, but they're playing with house money. We're playing to get in the playoffs. The pressure's on us, I think.
Hey,
actually.
we've shown all year that we're a first half team, and we fuck it up in the second half. So if this game is close or Bears have a little bit of a lead going into halftime, we're fucked.
You know what I love about that, Woody? We've been a terrible first half team this year and an absolute monster in the second half.
Last week we were
good for us.
Yeah.
What's up, John?
I said last week we were good though in first half.
Oh no, the last 2 weeks we've been rolling through. We start and I mean honestly, since the Lions game, we really started like that.
Actually, the healthiest we're going to be in a long time, dude.
If we come to the coin toss,
I hope that don't bite us in the ass, though.
Yeah.
Now, here, I'm going to ask this.
Even the coin toss, we have to receive, and we have to give Aaron Jones the ball 7 times on the first drive. I promise you we'll be up 7-0 to start the game.
With half the first quarter done.
So
and if it's not working, I want to see us getting Jaden Reed going, and I want to see some Bo Melton, man. He's earned playing time for me. 2 straight games, I want to see him playing.
Bo Melton on each side. Oh my God, Bo Melton's faster than Watson.
He's giving me Donald Driver vibes. I love it. He's number 80, unheralded receiver. I like it. I think we might have a gem there. It's possible.
So I was going to ask, if for some reason the Bears win tomorrow, would the excuse be because Jordan Love's a rookie quarterback?
No, look,
no, it'd be our defense sucks.
Yes, it would.
We're gonna lose because our defense is gonna blow the game.
I would.
No, we're gonna. I don't see it being a low-scoring game.
that.
We're gonna lose if we give up 30 to Fields. That's how we're
I'm
gonna
sure
lose.
you'll see that in the groups and stuff like that. But on this show, I'm not going to sit here and say like, well, it's because it Love's first. Dude, Love had a great season, even if he plays terrible tomorrow. So that doesn't change anything.
We lose this game. We can go in the offseason and say, hey, we got something to look forward next year, man. We got two twos, 2 threes. We got like 11 picks.
We got five picks in the first 88 selection.
We're good.
Love in his first year,
right
he
now,
got us to 8-8.
Right now, we're playing with money
this
right
offense.
now.
Yeah.
We're playing with money right now.
Yeah.
It really depends how the game shakes out. Like, let's say Justin Fields kills us tomorrow, then my excuse will be, well, our defense got shit on by Justin Fields. That's why we lost, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'll see.
The fact that we're in this position with Love.
And you'll still keep your defensive coordinator. So you guys have
No, actually, I heard
Dude, if we
rumors
do, I'm gonna
from
be
Schefter
pissed.
earlier that
But-
he said that he might end up being a Chicago Bear.
There you go. Hey, yeah, you guys want Joe Barry?
You
Gave
gave
our
us
washed up players and coaches,
hey, you gave us enough. You gave us Lucas Patrick and Getsky. I don't need anything else.
and you had Mike Pettin. I mean, you had a lot of different people there, bud.
You know, I actually
But
I gotta be
seriously,
envious.
Tanyan.
I gotta be
The
envious
fact that we're
of
here with
where-
Love is impressive.
of where Steven sits right now. Steven gets to he roots for a team that's already in the playoffs, and he gets to watch this epic game between the Bears and the Packers that means so much to both teams right now. That's got to be fucking awesome to just kick back and be like, I don't care who wins. I just want to see a dog fight, you know?
Yeah.
It is. And especially, I mean, like I say, you know how I feel about football. I eat, sleep, breathe fucking football. So
And still don't know nothing. That's what's great.
yeah, all right. But I'm curious to see because, like I say, Joe Barry coaching for his job.
Yeah.
Eberflus and Getsy is coaching for their job.
Yeah.
That's a good
Justin
point. Barry
Fields
is
playing
coaching
for
for his
their job.
job.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah.
reason why Eberflus would keep his job is because what he did with the defense. That's plain and simple.
I've been hearing rumors he will, though. Woody.
Yeah, I was
I've been
gonna
hearing rumors
say.
that Eberflus is going to
I'm
stay.
hearing rumors you guys are getting ready to sign Fields for $47 million for 4 years.
I actually
that's
did.
what Love
Oh,
is.
there you go.
That's what
That's
Love
what he's
is for.
projected.
And look, if you're a
Hey,
Packers
you
fan,
know
it's
what?
only, it's
That'd
only
be-
going to happen two ways.
That'd be
Either-
a steal.
Well, I
For,
just said you-
for us, yeah, I agree, Steve. I hope
I said
they
this-
should sign him like a
No.
Patrick deal.
47 for 4 years. That's under 12 a year. I would sign up for that.
47 a year.
No, 47 mil a year.
You didn't say that.
Yeah, that's what we
that's
were
what he
referring
meant.
to, Steve. Stop
Um,
getting into.
Do you guys
That's why
think?
we say your IQ is kind of low there, Steve. Kind of low.
Do you guys think that Justin Fields being on the Bears or not depends on this game? Do you think that this game is everything
No.
to whether he plays or not?
I think Poles has already got his mindset on getting a new
Yeah,
QB.
he's kicking ass.
No, I think he's going to flip him.
be
He's
gone
going to
for
flip him. He's going to flip him for some picks.
Second round pick he's getting for him.
They're going to
I
trade
don't
out
think
of one if they don't like their quarterback. They're going to get Marvin Harrison. They're going to get a draft haul, and they're going to flip Fields, and they're going to get another steal if they flip the number 1 pick, which I think they might actually.
And then they're
Well, they
gonna
like Badger.
I think
They
it's still
they
get
their
Penix
backup,
in
too.
their second spot.
If we can't go lower than 3. So if
No,
we
I
get-
agree.
If we get the third pick,
You go from 1 to 3.
we still can get Marvin Harrison, get that draft, and I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Was that Patriots? Right? Patriots they're looking for a
The
quarterback.
Bears are if they get
I
if
think
they
the
can get a
Patriots
quarterback,
found
they're
him.
going to be set up.
Yeah.
So what do you think that Justin Fields is staying no matter what?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
that's my opinion. And I'm
And-
usually, like I said, I'm usually 98% right.
That's actually.
I think the Patriots found their quarterback because I think
Who?
since Bailey Zapp has got the keys, Bailey
Oh,
Zapp
my
has looked good.
Oh,
No.
oh my goodness.
No.
Decent. Decent.
They
They're
look
going
at
to
Tom Brady,
overhaul
man.
that whole
No.
Okay. Let me ask you, since you're saying that, Steven, would you take Zapp over, say, Aiden O'Connell?
I wouldn't take Zapp at all.
That's a good one, Nick.
I would take
What about
Brian.
McCarthy? What about McCarthy?
See, the thing is, if he
I
would
don't know,
take
man.
Zapp over O'Connell, then how far does that go? If he wouldn't, then Aiden O'Connell pretty much is at the bottom of the totem pole. So for me, it's just kind of like, I think I truly think that the Patriots should draft a quarterback. I do.
But Aiden O'Connell was a fifth round. He was a fifth round project.
Yes.
Aiden O'Connell was not supposed to be playing this year.
But he's had his moments this year.
He has, but he's also
had games where he's been terrible. But they won in spite of him, like that Chiefs game.
All right, guys, we got breaking news. The Puerto Rican Guy TV says that Justin Fields is going to the Steelers. It's official.
Oh my God.
Actually, that might work.
Hey, they like quarterbacks, bro. They do like their.
And hey, can I ask him something? Are we going to trade him and get Mike Tomlin? Come on.
Oh, there you go.
That would be a good trade.
Mike Tomlin's a damn good coach.
Get a coach.
Dude,
the Steelers better not let him go.
Yeah.
The Steelers better not let Tomlin go. That'd be a mistake.
When I saw Fields in a Falcons jersey, I actually thought that made the most sense.
Somebody brought it up on my show, Seattle. What do you guys think of that? Seriously,
They got Dino. Dino just got paid now, didn't he?
He got, but he only got
mobile
he only got 3 years and like 64 million or something like that.
It was Joe from this.
You know what's
it was
going to
Joe from
happen?
Thunder,
They're going to keep Fields in his.
He's got one more year on his contract. No reason not to.
And get him a new offensive coordinator, one that actually believes in him. Instead of running 3 straight screens and getting mad because that screen was red and picked off.
Hey, go grab Ken a black cup of coffee when he's falling asleep.
Three screen passes. We threw 12 in that one game.
If the Bears do trade Justin Fields or not bring him back, who do you want to see them draft then?
Nick, you already know my answer.
Penix.
You're going to say Bo Nix.
Penix.
Absolutely. Thank you, Nick.
Bo Nix.
You know me. Even though he's older, I would definitely draft Bo Nix
So-
over Williams.
I do like
You
Bo
said
Nix.
Penix?
Bo Nix.
Oh, Bo Nix.
Yes.
So are we going to ignore the Bo Nix at Oregon?
Ooh, he got you there, Woody.
I mean, not Oregon. Excuse me, Auburn.
Ooh.
I was going to say Bo Nix at Oregon's been great, but
yes, but Bo Nix in Auburn.
Should you have forgot about Joe Burrow before his LSU days then?
Absolutely. Yeah.
True, you got a point.
Bo Nix is a little bit older, but did you see him in his bowl game? Oh my God, he's unbelievable.
He's got an NFL arm. He's got a really good arm. This is just me. I think the quarterback for Washington, Penix Jr., I think he has the highest bust potential out of all of them. I don't think he's going to be that good. He kind of reminds me of Anthony Richardson, to be honest. But
Anthony Richardson was good before he tore his shoulder.
got hurt, dude.
Yeah,
but
he might be. He was looking great.
Indianapolis named him a starter too fucking soon. In
Yes.
preseason.
I don't think Anthony Richardson looked great before he got hurt.
He did. Anthony Richardson's downfall is going to be he does not know how to slide because he is 6'4", 240, and think he can take that punishment. This ain't the SEC no more.
Yeah, these are
the SEC. This is the NFL.
Right.
I'd be very wary of Caleb Williams after everything that transpired this year. I don't like Drake May after what I saw this. I just don't.
But that dude collab his
Drake May has Mitchell Trubisky vibes all over him.
Personally, I mean, me and Woody talked about this like before the season started, I'm pretty sure, where we were saying I actually thought Bo Nix looked the best. I really did out of everybody.
Right.
He has an NFL arm. He does.
Yes, but don't sleep on Jaden Daniel.
Okay, yeah, and he's been moving up the ranks. Like every week, he's moving up and up and up. He might be in the top 5 of picks this year, to be honest.
Correct. Or what the Bears can do, the Bears can still go out, get Marvin Harrison Jr. at 1, draft who they're going to draft at 4, and wait till maybe 2nd, 3rd round and take Jordan Travis.
I thought you were
That adds a fire under Justin Fields at that point, and you still got Jordan Travis to fall back on.
Look at this guy. Come on. Can you erase that? Get this off. Please.
So Isaac, you like Penix a lot, is what you were saying, right?
Yeah, man, I was just really impressed with what he did with against in the Texas game and what he's done this season. I'm really going to be curious what happens Monday. I think that's going to be huge, man. If he can do that to Michigan's defense, which is I mean, better than some of the NFL defenses I feel like I'm seeing, if I'm being honest.
I
So, I mean,
here's the thing.
if he can do that, I'm going to be impressed.
I can't say that I'm not impressed with him. The vibes
I just like
that
his
I get,
accuracy. I've
I don't know, man. When I watch him throw, he gives me a lot of Vince Young vibes in college. Like that dude was the most impressive guy I ever seen. But the NFL,
no, the accuracy was.
different.
I've watched a lot of that. The last game, the accuracy was there, man. It was just one game, but that was impressive in a big game to get to the championship game.
Joseph Fields to the curb, then, right? As you know what I'm saying?
Penix might be a little bit better than Jamarcus Russell when he gets drafted. I'm just throwing that out there.
When I watch,
I'm not 100% on Caleb Williams or Drake Mays. So if you're not, Jaden Daniels, I think it's going to be good.
I think Caleb.
That could be another option.
I think Caleb Williams hurt his draft status when he comes out and says, "I want to own half my NFL team wherever I go." I'd be like, "Fuck you! You're going to third, fourth round."
So, what do you guys think about JJ McCarthy?
Here we go.
No.
I'm just
I was
asking.
curious on that.
Okay. No, hey, listen.
Because I know he'll be in
Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
If the Bears get Jim Harbaugh as a coach, bring JJ McCarthy in the 6th, 7th round.
Oh, okay.
You guys really want?
What's going to happen? The Packers are going to trade Clifford to the Bears for a first round pick.
No Penn State fucking quarterback.
Actually, we're going to trade for Justin Fields, and we can use Justin Fields for a gadget player.
No. I don't want any more Penn State players on the Bears. Sorry.
So Steven can't talk about McCarthy because he's an Ohio State fan, and no matter what McCarthy does, it won't be good enough. No matter what.
No, that is not true. That is not true.
Okay, so tell us what you think of McCarthy then.
I think
Second and third
McCarthy
rounder.
is just a simple game manager. If you don't have a strong run game and a talented defense, McCarthy won't work.
Can he be another Brock Purdy then?
No.
No, okay.
But that's not a knock on the kid, though. It's not a knock on the kid if he doesn't end up like Brock Purdy. Right now, Brock Purdy looks very, very good because of the system that he's in.
Brock Purdy sucks.
Brock Purdy looks damn good for the system that he is in.
I don't know, man. You can land on him. He's just like Goff. He's
Against Baltimore.
Hey, John Dorn, you love trashing the Lions and Jared Goff. I don't care about Jared Goff.
I know you don't.
He cares about the hooker.
$200 million.
Let me ask you this then.
Hey, look, now what we not about to do is keep bringing that $200 million up. We gonna forget about that.
Woody, did you just say that Purdy sucks? Right? I think that's what I heard you say.
Yeah. What did you see what he did against Baltimore? That's the real Brock Purdy.
Would you take? I assume you would take Jordan Love over Brock Purdy these days.
Absolutely. And twice.
I put that up on a poll. That was fun. I did. Would you want Love, Prescott, Purdy, or Lamar Jackson? That was fun.
I would take Lamar Jackson. Everybody talks about Lamar Jackson, but Lamar Jackson's completion and accuracy has gotten better every fucking year.
I would take Prescott.
Yeah, but he also has fallen short in the playoffs. I got to see some playoff success.
I would take Prescott.
Sorry, if he doesn't get it done this year with that team, there's a problem. We're gonna see. This year is gonna be huge for Lamar. This playoffs is gonna be huge for Lamar.
I would take Prescott if we're playing in Dallas all 17 games.
Yeah.
But overall, I'll take
Actually, the last few games, their offense hasn't even been that great, even at home.
I would
Against
take
Detroit,
Prescott.
it was just CeeDee Lamb.
I would take
230 yards
Prescott.
pass.
If every pass was the CeeDee Lamb, I would take Prescott all day.
I mean, CeeDee Lamb is one of the top 5 receivers in the NFL.
So Sullivan,
CeeDee Lamb is ridiculous.
How? I assume there's no more ice in your house after that ass whooping you guys just took. What did you think of the game?
What did I think of the game? What game?
You know what game I'm talking about.
Did the Vikings have a quarterback in? Did that guy actually try to play quarterback for them?
I think in Minnesota they call him the quarter thrower. You know,
He just throws it and the ball's like whoosh, gone.
Sullivan,
stands.
Mullins.
Make one of our quarterbacks.
Nick Mullins should have started. They screwed up. They should have started Mullins. That was a mistake.
If Nick Mullins played, it would have been a lot closer. It would have been like 33 to 17.
Jaron Hall can't start. I agree, Nick. Jaron Hall's
I don't know about that, but I mean, you guys were, even when Mullins got in, you guys were putting the heat on him too. So I mean,
the game was already over though. Like we come in and just smoked him. So it wasn't really a game. By the halftime, it wasn't a game. So Mullins came in and what was it? It was a 17-point game.
But you gotta realize one thing: Nick Mullins has had some snaps. He's had some reps. He's played in the NFL. Jared Hall hasn't.
Yeah, Jaron Hall had only thrown 10 passes ever before that game.
Correct.
And they threw him in a must-win game. That was such a weird call by O'Connell to throw that kid in that game in a must-win game for them to make the playoffs, and they threw him in. That was a mistake.
Yeah, you should never trust Cock.
O'Connell's been a good coach this year. That was dumb.
Never ever trust Cock. That's a bad recipe.
Let me ask you guys: going into Detroit, basically with nothing to play with, do you put Mullins in or do you put Hall in? If you, as fans, what would you guys?
Mullins, man.
Mullins. I put in Hall just because he's a rookie. I gotta see if I'm bringing him back or not.
Correct. Exactly.
I get that. That's what they were. That's what they were thinking.
That's what they were thinking. You got more mobile back.
Let's be honest. I mean, dude, the Vikings are fucking done. Like, you guys don't. I bet you don't even want to go to the playoffs at this point. The mining increment chance that there is. Put in Hall, let him play, see if you're going to bring him back next year. That's my opinion.
Correct. That's how I look at it too, because the guy's he's a draft. He came in the draft last season, so yeah, give him his opportunity. You know.
Yeah, and if you put Nick Mullins in, let's say that Mullins plays really well. Well, congratulations, we found a backup quarterback. Like, I got to see if this rookie is worth it. That means more to me. You know what I mean?
I gotta ask Sullivan.
And
something.
I'll say this: if Kirk Cousins was playing last Sunday against the Packers, you guys still would have beaten us because you guys would have put it on him. It probably been more competitive, but you still would have beaten us. So,
I mean, you acting like Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback, bro.
Hey, Sullivan, I got a question for you, bud.
Shut up, Steve.
Would you be pissed off about Cook going to Baltimore and winning a Super Bowl?
No, not at all.
You think he deserves one?
If he gets one, he gets one. Congratulations to him.
Does anybody deserve one if they jump on a team in week 18 of a season?
You still get a ring, though, right, bud?
I understand that, but I'm just saying, is it deserved of anybody to be able to do that?
Sullivan,
watch him.
I think the real question that Woody's getting to is, would you go get a Matt Stafford Rams jersey just like Steven did?
Hey, hold on, wait. Don't throw smut on my name. I did not get a Matthew Stafford Rams jersey. I just kept my Matthew Stafford Lions jersey.
I have a Dalvin Cook number 33 jersey. I'm going to leave it at that. So,
are you going to wear it Super Bowl Sunday if the Ravens make the Super Bowl?
You just got to make it a little less purple.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Please, hey, please don't tuck that jersey in.
No, you gotta leave it hang out. No way, man.
You know,
I'm gonna get it just for you, man.
If Aaron Rodgers ever won a Super Bowl for the Jets, boy, I gotta tell you, I would buy his jersey and burn that motherfucker, dude.
Hey, but you can't say that because how many Green Bay Jets fans were there before he went down? Let's be honest about it. There were a lot.
Yeah, there was, but not me. I was already over him before last year.
I don't know one Packer fan I talked to that misses Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, Woody.
Dude, no. I was over it.
I wanted to go last year before.
Hey, Woody, how do you see your chances against Green Bay coming up tomorrow? Because I've talked to a lot of Packer fans. They say that you guys don't stand a chance. I disagree with them. I think the Chicago Bears are playing better football in recent weeks. Not to say that they're going to win, but they have a chance. A lot of Packer fans say that you guys don't have a chance. What do you say to them?
Do you see that? Do you see this? Zero.
You missed out on this. He already picked the Packers to beat the Bears, man.
Yeah, he picked the Packers to win, buddy.
Well, you got to think of too, Sullivan. We're healthy right now. We're going to be healthy.
And they're more hungry.
Okay, my phone's dying. I'll see you guys Monday. We're going to win. I'm saying Aaron Jones has 125 yards. Last thoughts. And I'm saying that if we're going to win, we're going to have to run the ball and we're going to have to hit Fields. So Gary gets 2 cents.
I'm going to go on the bold prediction. Justin Fields runs for 100 and throws for 250. John Dorn, I'm coming for your ass the whole off season if that happens.
Okay. You want to talk about fucking quarterback running? What about fucking Jordan Love? He can run too, man. He can put some fucking yards on with his legs.
I ain't worried about him.
He's just not a pocket quarterback, man. He's all around quarterback. He can run. He can hit a fuck. He's all around. So.
And I'm not saying that Chicago's going to win, but they're playing better football.
Well,
don't sleep on them. That's all I'm saying.
One opponent, one of the best corners, more likely it's not going to be. He's not going to be playing. Gordon's banged up. He might not even be playing. If he is, he's pretty banged up.
Hey, Woody.
What's up?
You hear him making excuses already, just in case?
I'm just saying, man.
I'm just saying.
We don't make excuses, man. It's just going to be what it is, man.
Bullshit.
The Packers,
they don't have enough to stop our offense. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Nick, let's get Rick Mott on here. Get Rick Mott on here.
Nah, hold on, wait. I want to hear what Woody got to say.
The Packers offense is better since the beginning of the year. The Bears defense is better than the beginning of the year. Somebody's got to give. It might be a closer game. That's why I said 28-25 Green Bay.
Yeah. I agree with that.
It's not going to be like week one, though. That's one that I can guarantee you guys. That's not going to be like week one.
It depends on how much pressure we get on Goff. And make him throw interceptions and fumble the ball.
On Goff. When did Goff play for the Bears?
I mean, we're talking Goff earlier.
See, that's why I told you we live rent free in his head, man.
in Fields.
Hey, John Dorn, you just had yourself a Joe Biden moment. How does that make you feel, man?
I don't know. I can't talk to like the weekend.
Nope, we're not doing that. I came on here to talk football, not politics, buddy.
Hey, I'm talking to Sleepy John here. Be quiet. Shit. But the Vikings are done. I like to see Hall play because let's see what the guy can do. But they're going to start Mullins because Kevin O'Connell. I like him, but there's just some things he does that just irks me. So
do you see the Vikings grabbing Cousins for another 2-year contract, like a 2-year deal?
What was that?
Do you think Vikings will sign fucking Cousins like a 2-year deal?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I
don't
about
want them to, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do.
John, what about the rumors that we're hearing that Russell Wilson can be a Viking next year?
I wouldn't mind that, but he's just as old as Kirk Cousins. He's been around just as long. He's had more success. He's won a Super Bowl. He did it all in Seattle, though. I think he could do a lot more. He can run the ball. He knows how to read a defense. So, but just like Kirk Cousins, he's old. He's, 11th, 12th year in the season? So, I don't know.
You guys not going to draft a quarterback?
They drafted Jaron Hall.
Yeah, they drafted Jaron Hall last year.
Hey, we got Clifford.
The alien look? Oh, no. That was the guy who played last week.
We got Clifford.
Oh, you got to wait. You just got to put your time in with your rookie, man. That's all. You just got to eat it till he gets better or till you figure out he ain't in it.
Yep. Right. And that's the whole thing next season. It'd be interesting to see. I'm hoping Kirk Cousins is gone. I have that really weird feeling that he's not going to be. Don't ask me why, because Kevin O'Connell talks praises so well on Kirk Cousins. I'm just like, God damn, we've had him since 2018. The furthest we made it to the divisionals. That's it. It's like we paid him all this money to take us to the Super Bowl. We haven't even got, I wouldn't say close, but not far, but not close either. So we made
this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting how much you paid JJ.
We've only made the playoffs with them 3 times in that entire time since 2018. So I mean, at the end of the day, are we playing just to make the playoffs and play for a Super Bowl? Kirk Cousins is not going to be the guy to do it.
My fault. I always fall asleep when we talk that Vikings talk, man. My fault.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I thought you were dreaming of some dick in your mouth or something like that, man.
Hey,
you mistake me for Joe De La Torre.
John.
That's right. I'm sorry, my bad.
Yo.
John, one question.
What's up?
Sorry about the lag, but
you guys let me in that shit?
Oh God, here we go.
How you turn this fucking video
What
on?
was it? Sorry about the what?
Oh, there it is.
Hey, there's an ugly
There it
guy.
is.
I was trying to ask you, John.
What's up?
What are we talking about?
They're just
about Minnesota.
They're asking about Kirk
My
Cousins
question is
coming
this:
back.
If Green Bay fans are, then we know we're talking about Jordan Love because they love his nutsack. Just saying.
So you brought him on here for this?
Oh my God! Here we go. You're gonna start crying now.
Hey, Joe,
He's gonna start crying.
Who the fuck are all
No,
these
Dylan,
guys?
dumbass.
Hey, that's your boyfriend?
Boyfriend.
What's up, Joe's boyfriend?
Bears fans, because they're all inbred motherfuckers.
He's a Green Bay
What's up,
fan.
Joe's boyfriend?
Green Bay is going to give Chicago that fucking work tomorrow. Fuck
Right.
Justin Fields. Fuck the Chicago Bears.
How's it feel having
53
a
Bears
friend?
shit all over
How's
Soldiers
it feel
Field
having
every
a drunk
fucking
for
week.
friends?
I'm probably
How's
gonna
it feel
kill
having
this
a
guy
drunk for
at the end of the night.
Beaker, bye, Beaker. Bye, Beaker. Bye, Beaker.
Hey, Joe.
All right, what are we talking about, Flood?
We didn't know you found a new boyfriend. Congrats.
Hey, they said you're my boyfriend.
Was he part of your?
Hey,
Was he?
this motherfucker will kill you. Go ahead. Now I'm out of this.
I'm gonna
This is
tell
between
you.
and
I'm gonna tell you just like I'm gonna tell him just like I told you. Pull up.
No, tell me the typical Lions
This
fan.
motherfucker he's bald as fuck and he's got a fucking condom on the top of his head. His name is One Nut Steve. Yeah, that sounds about right. One Nut Steve. Yeah, he nuts. He squats when he pees for sure. Yes, he does.
At least he's not riding a
All he said was
Bill play?
Hey, at least he's not riding a Greyhound to go see a chick, dude.
It was just reported that DJ
And he rode a
Moore wants
Greyhound to
leave
go see a
Chicago.
guy.
He rides
Yo, I would take a Greyhound to go see your wife.
Greyhound now.
I would take a Greyhound to go see your wife, bro. Because she needs that love. Because you ain't
You don't have
pulling
the money
nothing.
to do it, you fucking scrub.
I got the money to
Hey,
fuck
so
her.
are we gonna talk football? Are we gonna talk football? Or what we gonna do?
You brought
I've
the
been
wrong
wanting
guy
to talk
to
football.
talk football, man.
Hey, I could talk football all day. Chicago Bears are going to win this Sunday. Bet me money if you don't believe it. Bet that money.
How are you gonna win? How are you gonna win?
How are you gonna win? Explain it.
Listen, I'll
Hey,
take
how
your
you
link
gonna-
card.
how you gonna win?
I'll take your link card.
How you gonna win?
I'll take the link.
That's the guy with one nut.
Yeah, the guy with one nut is talking right now. Yeah,
His brother.
yeah, hand in your brother card. You're not black, bro. This dude is black. He said he's blacker than you.
Hey, Trump should have deported you, man.
Trump should have deported me.
Supposed to build a
Hey,
wall.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna donate to Trump's wall just to keep motherfuckers like him out.
Here's how Chicago Bears are going to win. One, Green Bay don't even have a team.
What?
Period.
Bro,
Dude, I'm going to get kicked out because of you fuck. They don't have a team.
Boy, you about to get kicked out of another house.
Jordan Love is a soft bitch. Like, as soon as he actually gets, like, if they pressure him, he folds like a fucking folding chair because he's scared to get sacked.
John Dorn.
Because you're one.
Never mind. Go ahead.
So he has more yards and more touchdowns than any Bears
And look at his schedule. He's one game away.
First year.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's
one game. And he's one game away from Chicago. And he's one game away from Chicago. So what does that tell you? All them stats, and he ain't shit.
Joe, I was going to root for Chicago. Now you made me root for Green Bay. Fucking sad, dude.
Joe makes us flip. Fucking
Hey, you're from Chicago, motherfucker. You should be a Chicago Bears fan. This guy's a fucking. He's from Chicago, and he's not even a Chicago Bears fan.
I'm a Chicago fan.
You fucked it all up, man.
That's it.
Anyway, so if you guys want some smoke, he's gonna come with me to see if you guys really about that life.
Oh, my Lord. We'll pay for your Greyhound, buddy, okay?
Hey, don't worry about what we've taken there. Just be there and wear your blue condom, Mr. Fucking One Nut John or whatever Stan or whatever his name is.
Trust me, I keep trying to tell y'all. So wait, y'all blood brothers? Y'all blood brothers?
No, they're Minnesota fan. He's a Minnesota fan. Green Bay fan. Detroit Lions fan.
The only rings that a fucking Minnesota fan has seen is the ring that the Pats can leave on the table.
Oh my god, bro.
That's what he thinks about the Lions.
Hey, he's a Green Bay fan and he's from Chicago, so he's got issues already. He really wants to beat up somebody, and he definitely wants to beat up the guy with the blue condom on his head.
Hey, tell him run it. Tell him run it. I'm not too far.
He said, why
I'm
are
not too
Minnesota
far.
Viking fans even on this call? They don't even deserve to be on this call right now.
I'm not too far. I am in Columbus, Ohio. Pull the fuck up.
Hey, he said he's in Columbus, Ohio.
People get
the black guy with the condom.
Credit card shouldn't be on this fucking live, but continue, man. Continue.
John, hey, don't say nothing else, bro.
Shelbyville, Tennessee, he said.
Okay, that's fine.
Tennessee.
Just hightail it up. Just hightail it up.
Why would I
71,
come up there to
75,
whoop
whatever
your
the
ass
fuck you
when
got to get
You're
to.
not even going to pay me for the convenience.
Hey, you're gonna get a funeral.
No, I want
Motherfuckers are
$1,000.
going to celebrate your life.
Hey, he said he got people in Columbus that'll touch your ass. Hey, but they don't want to touch him, bro. He's got AIDS.
Okay, if he got people, all right, man. If he got people in Columbus that want to come see me, come see me.
Somebody mute this dumbass or kick him off. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, you are tired of it because I'm the best shit talker at all. You motherfuckers
No,
talk
you ain't
trash.
even shit talking.
You can't even talk
Joe.
trash.
You're just a
You
fucking
can't even
dumbass,
talk
bro.
trash.
You got no facts.
Oh,
You
that's
got
all you can
nothing.
say? That's all you
You're
can
a
say.
fucking
I
pussy.
just told you. I already told you. Bet me $1,000. I'll tell you what, because you only got links. Bet me $50 that Chicago will beat Green Bay tomorrow.
$1,000. You can't.
Bet me the $50, bitch.
Fuck, bro.
Bet me $50, bitch.
We got a motherfucker on here who rides city transportation calling everybody bums.
You guys are bums.
This shit is funny.
You guys are bums.
Because he doesn't even have a fucking job.
I'm going to have sex with all your wives
He's
soon.
talking about.
Good.
I'm going to have sex with all your wives soon.
This shit is comical. Like,
oh my god!
Somebody please get this dude the fuck off his live. Stop.
No, we need to have a clown on here.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Fun, man.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
Bro, does that not prove right there the Bears got the fucking dumbest fan base ever? Oh my
Stop,
god.
buddy. Go eat.
That was entertaining, man.
Holy shit. It's entertaining for a while, but after a while it gets tired, man. Shit.
He's like, man, he'll really kill you. He's got people in Columbus.
Just
Run up,
uttering
run up.
nonsense and jump.
Man. All right, let's get back to the show. What do you guys predict? What do you guys? Hey, look, there's another Bear fan. What do you guys? Let's do scores. What do you guys think? Prediction.
103 Packers.
What the hell, buddy?
No, that's not what you said the other day.
You mean you standing right there and didn't even see him? You're tearing the fuck out that pillow.
John Dorn, I'm gonna call you Joe Delatorre, the Packers, man.
Why I say that? Because
Except you're not a thug, you're a redneck, okay?
Bears secondary is a little banged up. And I think Jordan's gonna have plenty of time to get to his guys open. Just keep his guys open.
If the frickin' Colts win, I get 20. If fucking Houston wins, you get 10.
Fuck out of here.
It's a great bet.
This guy right here just
Whatever.
Oh my god, who let this bitch back on, man?
Anyway, how about you, Ken? How about at least there's one Bear fan out here with some sense of football. The guy's a fucking complete dumbass.
This is gonna be a fun. This is gonna be a fun game tomorrow. This is not the teams we saw in Week 1, as you and John heard me say Wednesday. I'm still taking the Bears to win. Number 1 rush defense in the league against the 28th rush.
He's getting the link. He's getting the link in the boom boom boom.
Just on
that's up and on.
Gotcha.
Just on the strength of that, the passing game will be interesting to both. I think Justin's just going to play. I mean, look, he's got nothing to lose. He's just going to play out. There's no pressure for him. So yeah, I'll take the Bears. I think I said Wednesday it would be something like, 35-28, somewhere along those lines. Lines. It should be a fun game. It's gonna be a tough game. I mean, but I'm gonna take the Bears on this one.
That's actually a good prediction.
Well, what about you, Steve? What do you think?
I think 24-21 Bears win it on a walk-off field goal.
It could be like that. That's been there.
And I say that because I think the defense gives up on Joe Barry. I honestly believe that the defense because they want it gone, so why not get rid of him and make sure.
I'm gonna stay quiet until you guys tell me to talk.
Well, if you're gonna be honest and say something, you could give your prediction for Sunday.
Whatever you guys, I already told you guys. You guys want to hear it for real?
Yeah.
You bunch of pussies, you keep muting people.
You see, you guys, he even calls you a pussy. He's a Green Bay fan. You muting me, and then you're not real. You're not real. I'm going to go with 27-20.
Get the
Chicago
fuck
Bears.
Here.
Look at him. I got this fucking spectator over there.
27.
I got this fucking guy right here. 27-20. You want to bet a 24 pack?
Ain't
All right, Joe. What about you? What do you say about the Packer game?
I'm telling you, 27-20 Chicago Bears.
There's another Joe, man. I'm sorry, bro.
I'm being nice.
We got another Joe. We got another Joe.
We got another Joe in here, man.
You want to get on the video?
27.
No, because listeners are gonna make motherfuckers.
I was gonna say 27-16, but I'm gonna say they're gonna score at least 20.
You know we've been scoring 30 the last like 4 or 5 games, right?
That's fine, bro. Stats don't matter to you. Like you guys live by stats.
You know that.
My prediction: 34-24 Packers.
There you go. 34-24 Packers.
What I say, 100 to 3.
I said it's going to be like 34-17. Packers all day.
The thing with this game that's different from week one. Both these teams. There we go. Someone had yes. The thing with these games, like look at the Bears. The Bears team might feel the worst in the league. We come to the final week. They're top 10. That's a big difference to look at. They went from worst run defense to best run defense in the league. Something else to look at. So, I mean, there's some huge differences. This is not going to be a blowout for either team unless a team just flat out gives up on their coach. Nick, good to see you, brother.
Now, what happens, we get a good pass rush on Fields. It's like, make him turn the ball over. I mean, just get in the face and make him fuck up.
I mean, John, if you get a good pass rush on Fields and he's not running for his life, and he's not running for 180 yards on you, great. I mean, you're saying, oh, well, what if we get it? Basically, you're looking for the strip sack because that's where Fields is most vulnerable. Line side strip sack is that's where he's been got the last couple of games when he's fumbled. I'm like, okay, but with the running back situation we got good running backs. I think you'd agree. You have the 28th ranked defense in the league on the run. So how are you going to deal with the steady source of running and that combination of DJ Moore and Fields?
Actually, we've been doing pretty damn good against the run actually the last 2 games. Another thing, what we got to do is get a couple scores right up on you guys, so you guys, I think, where you run.
So this is a comment that we talked about earlier, where yes, Sweat and the defensive line have been great since the Bears acquired him, but Jordan Love has only been sacked 29 times this year. He's being
excellent against the blitz. Blitz him. He's great. He'll pick you apart if you blitz him.
No, but Nick, before Sweat, the Bears had like next to no sacks. Since Sweat, they're getting 2, 3, 4 sacks a game. So I mean, I get it. You're saying Love hasn't been sacked much, they're going to probably get their 1 or 2, maybe 3 on them. I'm not going to say they're going to go, oh my God, Khalil Mack gets 6 on them. But the reason why we did so well against Detroit is we forced Jared Goff into mistakes. We're getting pressure, and that's what the difference of adding Sweat is now is there's pressure coming from that defensive line. So I think it's more about the pressure than it is the actual sack.
I love he's a voice of reason. That's what I like about you, bro. You're the voice of reason. You got all the thoughts. I love it. You're the voice of reason. At least you're not a Green Bay fan.
I mean, Montez Sweat's kind of like Max Crosby, right? He's always touching the quarterback. Hey,
right.
I'm here. Hey, I'm coming on your back. There's a psychological game these kinds of guys play. And
yeah, it's most of it's psychological.
Here's what I don't get. Here's what I don't get, though, Nick.
Right.
Okay, so Love knows guys like Sweat and Max Crosby are going to play those little foo-foo mind games, right? Yet they still let it affect them somehow. I don't get it. They're going to do it, right? So it's going to happen. He's going to touch you after every play. So why do you let it affect you? I don't get that.
Hey, you know what? We got a guy named fucking Kraft. He's great at fucking blocking.
Hey.
Ask Hunter how
Hey, Nick.
Kraft is.
There's only one thing I don't get. Why do you guys still accept John Dorn as a Green Bay fan?
John Dorn's been a Green Bay fan.
Well, he's 87 years old. Might as well.
He's been a Green Bay fan since '96 when Brett Favre won it. Let's not act like he's been here a long time.
John Dorn bleeds green and gold, all right?
He does. He also pisses green and gold and sometimes syphilis. He doesn't know. It depends on the hooker he gets. Whether he paid or he didn't pay, he doesn't know.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't got no fucking hookers.
John, stop lying. You know you pay for hookers. If I looked like you, I would pay for hookers.
See, I'm not
I would take a whole paycheck. I would get 3 hookers at the same time.
The only team that has a hooker is Detroit. The only team that has a hooker is Detroit.
No, I did look in Detroit, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I did, yeah.
Steven's trying to give up his current quarterback for a hooker right now. Like, he's been talking about it every time he comes on the show. Steven, tell him about how much you want Hooker to start over Goff.
Hey, listen. I don't support resting starters and all that. Rest Jared Goff. Let's see what the kid got.
No, man. Why would you rest? Jared Goff has got everything you guys need.
He's talking about tomorrow's game against the Vikings.
Justin Fields 2.0. Fucking fumbles all the time.
You sound like a Green Bay fan. You want to change quarterbacks like you want to change your underwear.
What if Hooker plays tomorrow?
Tomorrow's game. The Detroit Lions really don't have to win the
Steven,
game.
what if Hooker plays tomorrow? Let's just go hypothetical. What if he plays tomorrow and he ends up balling out? What's that going to do to your thought process about your quarterback situation?
It's going to prove me right.
So he just wants to talk about his ego. It has nothing to do with the actual team.
It's going to prove me right. Trade Jared Goff in the offseason. Throw the keys to the Ferrari to motherfucking Hendon Hooker. Let's go.
Steve, you sound like Darcy, man.
And I beat your ass. Stop playing with me.
He's starting to look like Darcy. He's getting gray hair. He's turning white.
I would think.
Go ahead, Ken.
I would think the Lions are going to roll with Goff, and if Hooker's the guy, then let him compete with Goff next year.
Nah, bro. Goff is the guy, dude. Goff is the guy.
What are you going to say when the Packers knock him out of the playoffs? And Goff looks like garbage.
One and done.
Hey, so the Packers won't beat the Bears tomorrow, so I ain't worried.
I agree with you. Finally, the Bears are definitely going to whoop Packers tomorrow.
That's a fucking speed
My
bump.
boy won't even bet. He's a Packers fan. He won't even make a bet.
From what I've heard from you, Ken, you need to
what's the bet?
guy no matter what happens tomorrow, right?
$20 says the Bears are going to win.
You have to. He's gotten you this far. Now look at Detroit is 1 and done. Let's say Detroit is 1 and done. They lose their first playoff game. then like God, then
play like they
Hooker
can
becomes
play.
an option, and
There's
like
no
okay,
reason
we're gonna let him compete.
whatsoever
They still have
that
Goff
they
on
should
contract,
not be.
so they don't want to cut the guy and take a hit financially if they don't have to. You've got Hooker. He was what, a 5th round pick, but had the first, 2nd round potential. You let him come to camp, compete with Goff. Best man wins. And if it's Hooker, great. Now you've got a good backup or trade day and Goff that you may be able to trade with, who has a quarterback.
At the end of the day, look, keep Goff in, bro. For real. He got you guys to where you're at right now. Why the hell would you want to switch it up?
But now what we're getting at is, because we're speaking of quarterback controversies.
A Bear fan trying to tell you what to do about a quarterback.
That's what's up.
Justin Fields is the guy going forward no matter what happens tomorrow.
Right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like Jordan Love is going forward no matter what. Justin Fields is going forward no matter what. Minnesota doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. They better fucking sign Cousins again. And then Detroit to stay with Goff.
No, I mean, okay. Well, let me go. Green Bay, Love he proved his contract. That contract proved out, right? Detroit, like I said, there's situations. Goff, Yankee Hooker, if they're one out, they'll compete. For the Bears, Fields is him. He is the guy. I think the only reason you're going to see some of the stuff you're seeing in the media is Poles is looking at number 2 and number 3, 2 teams who need a quarterback. So it's like, well, if I can make you think, I'm taking Caleb Williams. I really want Marvin Harrison Jr. And I can flip the 1 for number 2 or number 3, right? And still get my.
Why are you not a GM already for the Chicago Bears, motherfucker? That's all I'm saying. Why is this motherfucker not a GM for the Chicago Bears already?
He'll let that play because he might be able to get more draft capital. Because I don't think honestly, I don't think Justin is going anywhere. Now. When it comes to Minnesota has options now, right? There's some quarterbacks available who, if you don't want to spend money on Kirk, or Kirk doesn't want to take a deal for cheap, and I think that Kirk proved how valuable he is in that team, because if he doesn't get hurt, they are definitely a playoff.
Vikings are confused as Sullivan's wife.
But now you got like Russell Wilson's out there. You might be able to pick up. If you're the Vikings and you're a guy like Sarah who hates Kirk Cousins because he's not mobile enough, well, now maybe you go out and you get Russell Wilson for cheap after the Broncos.
Who's getting Russell Wilson?
And you go that route. So I mean, Minnesota's gonna have options.
Vikings should keep Cousins, but if they don't, anybody at this point, anybody, whoever, it doesn't matter. Like I think I would put John Dorn as the quarterback at this point.
Hell yeah!
All right, let me ask you this question, Ken, and I know that I'm sure John Dorn will rebuttal to it. Who do you think is the better quarterback right now, Jordan Love or Justin Fields?
Jordan Love is more of a professional right now. I mean, this is his 4th year in the league. He should be more of a professional. He's definitely, his time spent in Green Bay shows on the field. Ceiling and possibilities, I right now I throw that all on Fields. He's just, his athletic ability far superior is better.
Nick,
he's got way more athletic ability. He's got a much higher ceiling than Love. The Love is a more accomplished professional at this time.
I'm having this last fit for Nick, and the fact that he didn't ask me that, you already know what I would have said. It's not look, at the end of the day, bro, I said it on the video earlier that I put on every group. Justin Fields is more athletic. He's stronger. He's not afraid. He can break sacks. He has an arm.
Vince Young was more athletic and can break tackles better than Tom Brady, but look at how that worked out, right?
Vince Young, bro.
Yeah, but Jordan Love is no Tom Brady.
Yeah, no, you don't know that. You don't know that?
No, what do you mean?
Not yet.
What do you mean? You have
a lot of high promise for Jordan Love after what he did this season.
Nick,
let me tell you this.
That dude's athletic too, man. He can run with his legs.
Nick is smoking the good. Nick,
I'm just saying,
he jumped for a fucking touchdown last week.
When it comes to quarterback, you can't use those kind of measures to say who's better, that he's more athletic and things like that. That never turns out the way that you think.
All right, hey Ken, here's what happens. Everybody goes by stats, right? Stats. Everybody, all you guys all talk about stats, which stats are good, and they definitely help Vegas. But at the end of the day, Jordan Love has got better stats, right? But his record is only 1 game away from Chicago, so that doesn't say anything. Because it all comes down to dubs. And the Green Bay fans talk shit about us all the time. We're not winning more.
Joe, let me say it this way. People care about stats, right? Especially in the day of fantasy football. Guess what quarterback had phenomenal stats in the NFL? Tony Romo has better stats than Dan Marino does.
Right,
as a professional. Jay Cutler and Tony Romo, their stats are almost neck and neck comparable.
Dude, I don't
very
follow
small
stats.
difference. Both of them have better stats than guys like Dan Marino. Other NFL quarterbacks are in the Hall
He's
of
talking
Fame.
knowledge. Stats are good. Stats are good, but if
None
I
of
wouldn't
those
put my
guys
money, I
have
wouldn't put my house on that.
Stats are okay.
If I was going to bet, if I was going to gamble money, I would not go by stats. I would go by heart, drive, passion, purpose, all that shit. The shit that no one talks about.
But you just started talking about their record as if that somehow changes the fact that Jordan Love has been better than Fields this year.
Jordan Love, he's got all the stats, but you don't got the record.
The record's not record's not an indicator too, because look, as we all know, scheme plays a big part with these teams. Like you guys have a better offensive scheme than we do, especially in the passing game. Like Getsy, his scheme is not, well, it's suspect at best. Let's put it that way. But when you look at the playmaker ability, like the ability to extend plays, make something out of nothing, do those electric things, I have to give the advantage of Justin Fields there. Love is really good in your system. He's really good exploiting weaknesses. He's calm. He's poised. He's a better professional right now.
You guys got to get rid of him.
He's well coached. For sure, well coached and well mentored. But like, if you want to talk about dynamic playmakers who have a high ceiling, Fields has a higher ceiling, I believe, than Love does. But don't take me wrong, Nick. Love, very successful, highly successful quarterback in the NFL because he's playing in a great system with good coaching.
Fields has a better fucking, no way. Fields is fucking garbage, fucking trash, fucking piece of shit.
Who said that?
Always will be.
Is that
That motherfucker's horrible, man.
Did he finally
He's worse in every category. He's horrible in every goddamn category. Get the fuck out of here with this
You have a
fucking
horrible
bullshit.
beard.
The fucker has little goddamn.
I don't want to hear
He has a
this shit,
little
bro.
fucking. Oh, he's good here.
Calm
he's good
down.
there. Sprinkles.
John, you're going to have a heart attack. John, you're going to have a heart attack.
John,
Calm down, John.
John,
How many fucking times has that motherfucker been injured? Fuck him. The
John
piece of
Dorn,
crap.
despite everything you're
Never
talking
be a
about,
fucking
John
quarterback.
Horn.
He's
Calm
a gadget
down.
player. That's it. That's all.
John Dorn, everything you're talking about him.
You guys are trying to turn to a fucking trap. That's all you guys are doing.
John, hey, here's where we all learn.
Fuck you, Joe.
Here's where we all learn.
You're a piece of
Time
shit,
out.
fucking
We only
Chicago
learn one
motherfucker.
thing. As
Get out
long
of
as
your fucking trap.
If you want to fucking trigger John, talk about Justin
Look at your
Fields.
fucking clown glasses. Holy fuck. Are you down
And
here
now
fucking
we all know
got
why.
those beads on and shit? What the fuck's up with that crap?
Now we all know why John Dorn knows nothing about football.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
No, I'm fucking right.
100%.
You fucking, you know it.
100%.
Can I mention this also? One thing in my opinion.
Field
Right.
is fucking
Right.
garbage. Oh, look, you want me to run? I got it right here. You want me to run off the shit?
One thing in my opinion also that's
Go
making
ahead,
Jordan
Nick.
Love a better quarterback currently than Fields is before the snap. Before the snap, Jordan Love is commanding his offensive line. He's putting blockers where they need to go, pointing out the mic and pointing out the blitzes. He's able to read defenses even before the snap very well, which I actually think is an attribute of sitting behind Rodgers. I do think that's extremely complimentary.
All right, well,
Rodgers would do.
I don't study Jordan Love enough to understand all
That's
that,
something
but I'll
that
give you
Justin
that.
Fields has not figured out yet. Every
Don't
time I
keep
watch
his
him,
stats, man. He's horrible in every goddamn stat.
John, calm down. You're a stat whore.
Hey, but Nick,
John, you're a stat whore.
I think that is a product of Green Bay doing
Dude's
it right
hurt.
the way
Fuck
they
every
drafted
fucking
him
there
and
he's
sat
hurt.
him. But the question I have for you, Nick, if John can shut his yap for 2 seconds, is
Yeah, hopefully.
do you see
Because you're coach fucking crap.
John,
Anyone speak up?
John, fucking stats gave you syphilis. Calm the fuck down.
You got a fucking shit fucking garbage
Nick, do you
fucking
see that
quarterback.
progression
Wait
of-
till tomorrow when he fucking looks like a
Nick,
fool.
You can't even talk because that old fucker.
Nick, do you see that progression for Fields, though? I mean, that's
Be on his back a lot. What's he gonna do? Just baby,
You let him talk, John.
But you're on
Yeah.
TV, just
the progression of Fields, he's gotten better every year. And yeah, but Jordan Love hasn't had to take a whole year to progress or anything like that. He jumped
It
in right
doesn't
away his
matter.
first starting year and looks
He
great.
had to. He had to.
This is
First
year
of all-
4. Nick.
It is year 4, but he
Year
hasn't
4.
been playing for 4 years.
Yeah,
he's
but it
had
doesn't matter.
3 years of coaching, mentoring, training.
How you guys make
Right,
those
so
excuses up?
You have to
So
take
do you
this
think,
into
do you think maybe
Why
Chicago
we here?
should do that then? Should Chicago like give it a few years before they start throwing people in there like that then?
Actually,
Wasting
Nick,
your time, man.
Yeah.
Nick,
Hold on,
Nick.
John. Hold on, John.
Here's
Yeah,
the-
actually, Nick, you bring up a point. We talked about this Wednesday in the house all. Because here's the problem with the NFL. If you draft a guy in the first, somewhere in the first 10 picks, it's like you must start now. But let's go
Right.
back to the day of Aaron Rodgers, or let's look at some of the GOATs. Montana, Brady. These guys didn't start their first, second year in the league, right?
You could also
Okay.
talk about Steve Young, Kurt Warner.
Okay,
guys
I got some.
So these guys
John.
had a year or two on the bench before they got pressed into action.
John.
Now, but here's what happens. You had a guy like Andrew Luck comes out.
I'm going to talk to John. I want to just tell John something.
Even Peyton Manning as a rookie, people don't remember as a rookie.
Hey, you
He
guys
won-
keep going
he
back
won,
in the
what,
past.
2 games as a rookie
John.
year?
I'm going to do this, John. Because you're on welfare, okay? I'm going to make you a bet, okay? That I'm going to do a poll that who's a better quarterback, Justin Fields or fucking Jordan Love, all right? And hold on. If I win,
He's
you gotta
already
give me-
better than any quarterback
Time
you
out.
ever had in your fucking franchise
John, shut the
career,
fuck
man.
up
You
for
never
1
had
second.
a quarterback better than him. You never
We're
have.
gonna make a bet, John. And
You
if
already
I
won.
win,
You already won. What
if
did I
I
win already?
win, you got to give me
Dumb
all your
fuck.
link money. I want all your link money. But if
He's
I
already
win,
better. He's already better. He's
I'll
already
give
proved
you a
it.
fucking 24-pack of
All his
Coors
stats
Light.
proved it. Your boy's
Deal
a
or no
fucking
deal?
joke. 3 years, he's a joke. He has more wins, more fucking yards, more
That
everything.
motherfucker
Touchdowns,
loves.
you name
But
it.
he loves Jordan Fields. He loves Justin Fields. He loves him.
Fields,
You know,
you guys are just
John,
covering fucking garbage. That's all you guys are doing.
John,
Only person that talks that much shit about a quarterback is fucking
Quarterback,
him.
he's fucking,
Because he
he's
knows
horrible,
he's
dude.
better.
He's horrible. He's a gadget player. That's he'd be perfect
Really?
for a gadget player.
It's the bet, and then you get your link card.
I don't trust no fucking dude that lives off the street.
I'm just
Get
trying
out
to
of
get
here.
some tortillas, bro. I'm Mexican. I want beans and rice and tortillas. So I'm trying to get your link card so I can win that. I can buy people. I'll buy poor people shit just with your link card. So let's make that bet.
Dude,
Wow.
Let's make that bet.
fucking dude lives on the street. He acts like he's fucking rich or something.
Make the bet, bro. I'm gonna do a poll on Twitter and who's a better quarterback, Justin Fields or Jordan Love. If Justin Fields wins, you gotta give me
you
your
know
link.
what? You know what will be telling, actually? When they
Yeah.
come out with the top 100 as voted on by the players,
He's
where
already
does
been
Love fall on
voted.
that list, and where does Fields fall
Right.
on that list after this season?
Everybody in
let's
the
ask the
NFL gives mad respect to Jordan. Everybody gives mad respect to Justin Fields. Everybody in the fucking league gives mad respect to him.
Let's
No one
ask
talks about
someone that's
Jordan Love.
completely impartial. Okay,
impartial,
actually,
go.
let's go with Steven first. Steven, who do you think is currently a better quarterback, Jordan Love or Justin Fields?
Right. Right.
Love.
How's you, Steven?
The Lord is watching. The Lord is watching.
Love.
He knows Justin Fields.
And Love.
He only said that because I fucking told him to say it.
No.
What about you, Sullivan? Who do you think?
Who do I think?
Don't lie.
I think Love is playing better football right now. But
overall,
I'll go Love.
Yep.
I like how you
bunch of liars, dude.
I like how you paused for that. You're like,
He knew he wanted to say Justin Fields. He doesn't want to give me the benefit of the doubt.
He's
You're
very
choosing.
inconsistent. He's very inconsistent, dude.
You're choosing me. You're choosing John Dorn over me. And it's fucked up.
He's very
If it was
inconsistent.
Nick, I can
You can
understand.
tell.
John
He's
Dorn,
so-
come on.
he's not available, man.
let's ask an AFC fan. Hey, Joe Benavides.
No brainer, man.
Who do you think is a better quarterback currently, Jordan Love or Justin Fields?
I'm just surprised that this dude is going this far to try to say that Justin Fields is even close. Like,
Make me a bet, Joseph.
that's not even part of the group?
I'll bet you that Justin Fields ever gets to anywhere near Jordan Love. How about that?
Okay, so let's make a bet on that. Can I get your link card? Let me get that number.
Bro, are you the homeless dude that they were
Send me that link card number. Send me the link card number. I don't want to hear your mouth.
How am I gonna bet with a homeless dude? Like, what are you gonna pay?
Nigga, I got more money on my wrist than your girlfriend has in her damn fucking shit that she calls lingerie.
But I got a girlfriend.
Well, if you did, I'd fuck her. I know you got a boyfriend.
Where are you gonna fuck her? In your
got a
dumpster?
boyfriend.
Behind your dumpster? Where are you gonna fuck her at? You gotta
This
take
is
her.
the host, man. You doesn't know what.
This is a bunch of biased haters on Chicago. The fact that everybody didn't say Justin Fields, it just proves our point. Chicago is the best team in the NFC North, and they all know it.
Oh God!
Hey, hold on. Hey Nick, I got a question.
Well, I think the Lions get to lay claim to that right now.
Joseph, shut up. You're not even from here.
I got a question. So, do you live in a homeless shelter, or do you live on the street?
No, I live with random bitches, and they suck my dick every once in a while.
Okay.
Well, this show's evolved quickly.
Yeah. I mean, you guys brought Joseph, which is not even
Justin
from
Fields
here.
is never gonna be Jordan Love, bro.
You want to bet
Just
money?
face it.
Bet your link card.
Just face
Well,
it.
Joseph, wait, hold on. Joseph,
Bet
tell
your
me
link
why.
card. Yeah, I want to hear why.
Because he can't throw the ball. Like, he can throw a nice deep ball, but his short and intermediate game is just weak.
Hold on. You hear what he said? He can throw a deep ball, but that short shit, we gotta get rid of that. We gotta get rid of the short passes, and let's get rid of the long passes. What an idiot!
He has no pocket.
Who put this guy in the show?
Is that what I said? Is that what
Yeah,
I
you
said?
did. Exactly.
No,
what you
I said he throws a
wait, hold
nice
on,
deep ball, dipshit.
Yeah, he said that.
And you said that he can't do short passes.
I
So
said
let's
he
get rid of the
cannot
long
throw-
pass.
He
So
cannot
let's get
throw
rid of the long
short
pass
and
and just go
intermediate
for short.
passes.
No, hold on.
And
Right.
to
So
be
he's
a
saying
successful quarterback.
let's
To
get
be
rid
a
of his
successful
long pass
quarterback in the
and
NFL,
make him
you
short
have to be able
passer.
to throw short and intermediate
Really?
passes.
And that is that from all your experience, fucking Bill Belichick?
No, it's from all my experience
Because those
watching
people
every quarterback
studying.
that's ever
We did
succeeded.
studies on
You're from New York.
quarterback.
You don't even get to talk about football.
I'm actually not.
Joseph,
I'm from
let me
Cal.
ask you this though.
California's even worse.
So let me ask you this though. I hear your argument. I hear what you're saying. Now, part of it though, you have to admit with quarterbacks and what they do and don't do. Sometimes the passing game is their scheme. Getsy's terrible. I mean, all those he's been throwing is short. We don't do intermediate, and we get the occasional, like you said, beautiful long ball. I think part of that is the offensive scheming because every ball, when I see Justin throw the ball now, he's putting it in the right places. He's putting the ball where it needs to go.
Yes.
So, but I think part of that is more what you're dealing with is scheme versus ability. Because
He
he
got
can only
ability.
throw what the scheme tells him to throw.
Look, I'll put it like this. I think Justin Fields could be, with the right coaching, I think he could be molded into a decent quarterback. I just don't think that his ceiling, even with that molding, is as high as Jordan Love's ceiling.
All right. Well,
I just don't.
speaking of molding, where'd you get that hat? And second of all, tell me where
This
you
is
represent.
Napa Indians. This is Napa Indians. This is the high school football team that I played for. Me and Nick. So.
Oh shit! You and
So
Nick
would you say that Jordan Love's ceiling is higher than Lamar Jackson?
No.
I mean, I don't.
No.
That's a hard one to even talk
that's
about.
A good,
Man.
hey, that's a good question.
It's so early to talk
You know
about
why
like
I'm
that.
asking
Like,
you that, right? Because people he
Do you know why
plays
he asked
with-
you that?
Hold on, Joe. Players are
I'm listening,
comparing
but-
Love to Lamar. Like
I
his
think
peers
a better comparison would be Fields to Lamar. To be honest with you,
Right? Then Jordan Love.
Well, that's
no,
what
I'm not
that's
saying.
why- that's why I asked
What I
about
mean,
the
what I
ceiling.
mean by a better comparison is not that Justin Fields is anywhere near Lamar Jackson. Just
Well, you
that
compared him.
their play styles are more similar
Right,
than
and
Jordan
what-
Love's
and let
play
me ask
style
you-
is to Lamar Jackson.
Jordan Love is. You're trying to say Jordan Love is compared to Lamar
Hold on,
Jackson?
Joe.
Nice.
Hey, Napa High Indians for life, baby. Napa High Indians for life.
You've been smoking crack. Go ahead, Ken.
Oh my God!
I've been smoking crack.
The question
exactly.
The question is this: is the question's not based on style? Is the ceiling for Jordan Love as high as it is for Lamar Jackson? Because the reason I ask that's this: players in the league, receivers, other people, right? Make that comparison that Jordan Love's ceiling is comparable to that of Lamar Jackson. So that's why.
But what is Lamar Jackson's ceiling though? But what is Lamar Jackson's ceiling like? So if Lamar Jackson wins the Super Bowl this year, does his ceiling go up? Like, that's the thing. Is like, have we seen the best that Lamar Jackson has to offer, or have we not?
Well, let's put it this way: Justin Fields 3 years, no fucking not even sniffing the playoffs. Jordan Love's first year, he's sniffing the playoffs.
If you want to be technical, Justin Fields is sniffing the playoffs.
So very different. The situations are very different. Green Bay has a much more talented team than Chicago, has better coaching than Chicago. I mean, those are objective facts. Those are objective facts. And I mean, Jordan Love is much more accurate than Justin Fields. Like, I don't think that I actually like. There's been talk that the Raiders could make a trade for Justin Fields, and if it was for like a 3rd round pick, I wouldn't be against it because I'd like to see if I'd like to see if there was a coach that we have maybe that could work with him and make him better. I don't think Chicago's done him any favors, but at the same time, you guys would be foolish to not take a quarterback.
Yeah, I think it'd be best for both sides to get.
No way we're taking a quarterback in the top 5 pick.
I think you guys will trade. I think you guys will trade the number 1 overall, and you guys will trade down a couple spots, and you'll end up probably picking 4 and 5, and you guys are going to take a quarterback, dude.
We're not going to take a quarterback. If we trade down at all, it's going to go to number 2 or number 3 max because we know at number 4, Arizona's going to take Marvin Harrison Jr. If Marvin Harrison Jr. is in fact the guy that Poles wants, we can't go back further than 3. Which means
okay, but that's fine. But that's fine. But then you're still, even if you end up with Marvin Harrison, your next pick, you're going to take a quarterback, dude.
Poles wants his own quarterback. He didn't have 3 more Fields.
Hey, Joseph, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you related to David Benavidez?
The boxer?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But like, okay, so the name Benavidez is rare enough as it is. Most of the Benavideses are all from this one area in New Mexico. So like, there's a UFC fighter named Joseph Benavidez, and me and him are probably like distant cousins, to be honest with you.
Okay.
But David Benavidez, I'm not sure. Like, if his family's from New Mexico, then we're probably like distant cousins.
Okay.
Because kind of like most of the Benavideses are related.
Okay. He's a damn good boxer too.
For sure. I mean, look,
yeah.
Season,
we'll see how he does against Canelo, man.
Canelo won't fight him. Canelo's ducking him.
He'll fight him. He has to.
Detroit has the possibility of being the only team from the North in the playoffs tomorrow. I mean, I guess the Vikings, if the Bears beat the Packers, the Vikings do have a way in, albeit kind of slim. But if the Bears win tomorrow, for all intents and purposes, the Lions are the only team in the playoffs from the division. Now, next year, I think 3 teams could get in next year, because the way that these teams are improving overall. We're gonna have a pretty tough ass division next year.
Well, it's nice to be at
next year. Everybody but the Vikings getting in.
Well, the Vikings will have to have a miracle and beat the Detroit Lions, which even with probably their backups, it's still not going to happen. Green Bay would have to lose to the Bears, and then I think somebody would have to lose or tie. I think with Tampa and the Saints, I believe, or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Or the Bucks, yeah, something like that.
Well, after tomorrow, the Packers will be 4-2 in the division. It's not bad.
Something weird like that. I just highly doubt that. I just, the Vikings made the playoffs. That would be, I don't want to say embarrassing, but it would be one and done. That would just, with the quarterback problems, it's like, no, we don't deserve to be in the playoffs. Just
what's Bears' record in the division?
Try to finish off looking good and, go wait till next season,
Before Cousins got hurt, I mean, Minnesota was looking like a playoff team. And,
how you figure that?
I think Minnesota fans have now go, Yeah, we kind of liked the guy. We kind of needed the guy because there are a couple of games they lost. They probably win with Tundra. But
Hey, I got a question, dude. Hey, I got a question. Did King Joe have to leave the McDonald's where he was Wi-Fi?
I think so.
Well, he's about to pull up in his Greyhound, and he's gonna ride shotgun in the Greyhound. So
Yeah, he's on his way out to Vegas now, Joseph.
he lives in his mom's basement, man. So he's not homeless, man. Stop making fun of the dude, man. Come on.
Oh, okay.
That's a fact. He does live in somebody's house. I think it's his mom's house, and yeah, he got cursed out by his mom one time for swearing, using the N-word, and somebody yelled at him. She's just like, "Stop saying that! You got kids in here. There are kids in here." It was like, whoa, mommy just fucking put him in his place right there.
Yeah.
They remember that.
The only reason I went in on dude is because he's like talking shit to everybody else, calling them pussies, and he's so delusional, dude.
He's one of those dudes. He claims that he claims to be a tough dude. He's never lost a fight. I don't believe that because usually tough dudes don't tell you they're tough. They don't.
No, I've seen guys like him my whole life, and they fold up with one punch, bro. Like they fold up like a lawn.
Man, so listen. So listen, he joins the chat. Me and John go to work every fucking day, 5-6 days a week. Yet he still calls us bums and losers. How the fuck are we bums and losers and we go to work and take care of our families? That's all we do.
Bro, yeah, and listen to what when he was saying, he was talking about fucking my girlfriend, and I asked him, like, where are you gonna fuck her at? Like cardboard boxes behind your dumpster? Like, where are you gonna fuck her at? You gotta take her somewhere. And like, but he was like, he's like, oh no, I stay with bitches from time to time, and they do this and that, and I'm like, so he's calling someone else a bum, but he's like saying he lives with girls from now and again. And
look at the Bears. We have Joe, and the Packers have John Dorn. It's an even trade.
Hey no.
Dorn.
Detroit
are you gonna
has
take
Darcy.
that, Dorn? Are you gonna take that, Dorn?
You see the abuse I always get? Man.
Yeah, actually.
And the Lions have Darcy. See, there we go.
Is Darcy the representative Lions fan?
And Alvin is the Vikings. Look at that.
There we go. See, there's our 4 horsemen of the apocalypse right there. The 4 of them ever agree.
No.
Hey Ken, do you need me to send you some tissues tomorrow night? When the Bears lose, you know?
I won't be needing those, bud. You'll be getting kicked out of the
playoffs.
playoffs.
Bye, Bills. I love you.
Hey, John.
So I want to know, John Dorn.
Yippers.
Is Gifford Wagner related to you? Yes or no?
Hell no.
Where's Nick go?
Okay.
Where's Nick?
He's in the back chat, bro.
That was a good one, man. That was a good one.
I don't know your name, dude, but Jose's worst nightmare. What's your name, man?
I can't hear you. Would you say that again?
You're in a bad spot.
It says Joe's worst nightmare.
Oh, I said, what's your name?
Oh, my name is Steven.
Oh, it's Joe's worst nightmare?
Yeah, Jose's worst nightmare. I was talking about Delatorre. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm surprised John didn't say anything about my nickname today.
Are you at all worried about the Lions possibly being one and done in the playoffs?
I'm worried about everything.
Man, he's a realist.
What's your biggest worry?
I'm just
that we go to the playoffs and lay an egg.
Again, but against who? What?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. My biggest fear is that we go to the playoffs and we lay an egg.
Ball this year, but yeah, lose to a team like Tampa or something like that.
Right. So we either go see the Rams or we go see the Vikings. I mean, the Rams or the Packers.
Yep, Packers gonna knock them out and boot them out of the playoffs.
Steven, you know what though? If you
which team between the Rams or the Packers would you rather
does it
see?
every year they make the playoffs.
I can't hear you
got
in
a
the base.
point.
Can you speak up, Ken?
Wait, would you?
Almost every time.
I want to hear what Joe had to say.
Speak up.
Oh, I said
It's the NFC
between the
North
Rams
first,
and the
man.
Packers, which team would you rather see?
It don't matter. Like I said earlier, it don't matter who we see in the first round. I expect to win. Line them up, knock them down. I don't give a fuck if we see the 49ers. Anything less than the victory in the first round, anything less than the victory in the first round is unacceptable.
You know, for me, I don't see the Cowboys and have them see the Rams. I like to see that myself. Stafford against,
Steven, you don't honestly believe that the Lions would beat the 49ers, do you?
No, I don't. But at the same time, I expect to win this first round. I don't care who we playing.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like
the NFL.
So you expect? So then you're not really worried about losing, right?
I'm worried because at the end of the day, it's still the Lions that we're talking about.
One thing about I will say though, when the Lions go into the playoffs,
for the NFL for Week 1, the playoffs, what's the best story? Okay, the revenge game, Detroit versus the Cowboys. Yeah, that could be good considering what just happened 2 weeks ago, or last week, I should say. Or what's a better game story? Matthew Stafford comes home to
put it back.
Detroit. That's what they want. They want Stafford versus the Lions in Detroit. If you're the NFL, that's like a marketer's wet dream. Like when
the Rams,
and
the 49ers are sitting their players too. Both of them sitting their players this week, so it's gonna be like okay.
I mean, and look at the Rams. Last time in their playoffs, what they do? They won the Super Bowl. I mean, that's a matchup. If you're the NFL, you want LA at Detroit, Week 1 of the playoffs. Stafford against the Lions. A team. Both teams were in the playoffs last year because of whatever reasons. The Lions are a good team, but the Rams are probably one of the hottest teams in the league right now. That's going to be the game of the week. Lions Rams. That'll be the only game they market in the NFC. Will be Lions Rams. That's going to be all about.
But you know what's going to happen after tomorrow night? We're going to be the hottest team going into the playoffs.
No.
That's all you're going to hear. Us will be the hottest team going into the playoffs.
John, you said you were going to make the playoffs last year, and Detroit beat you.
Hey, I got faith in my boy. I got faith in my Jordan Love. Alexander, my man, he's going to shut that DJ Moore down. You gotta remember, your defense is banged up in the secondary. Let's say Johnson don't play. That's going to hurt.
Is it banged up?
Yeah, Gordon's banged up. Gordon's not feeling the greatest.
And we have depth. So, hey.
But I don't know, man. Good luck with
you're playing the number 1 rush defense in the league, a team that since the addition of Montez Sweat is a top 5 defense in this league. That's what you're playing. You're playing one that I said at the beginning of the year for those.
So you're saying you're better than the Vikings?
This Bears
pass
team,
rush? I don't know, man.
Team, you don't want to meet at the end of the season if you have to beat them to get in the playoffs because they're not going to be the crap team they were last year at the beginning of this year. They are now they are beating playoff quality teams week in and week out. John, if you don't think that tomorrow is going to be a dogfight and that you guys don't have the possibility of losing, I want to know the name of your drug dealer and if he's giving you drugs for free.
No, I think our defense is going to be overwhelmed for fucking Fields. I really do. And I think our offense have no problem moving that ball against your defense. I really don't. We're pretty much the healthiest we're ever going to be. Both our tight ends are going to be fucking playing. Fucking Musgrave and Kraft. I don't know, man. Kraft, he's a good blocker. He's I don't know. I'm just saying.
Hey,
I think it'll be just too much.
Steven just bounced. You should ask Steven how the most explosive offense in the league, being Detroit, got shut down by Chicago.
They haven't been playing the greatest. I'll tell you the truth right now. The Lions' offense has not been playing the greatest. The past month and a half, they haven't been playing the greatest. Their offensive line's been banged up. Once they get their line healthy again, like starting to get healthy now, their offense will start clicking again.
It's gonna be a good game tomorrow. I wouldn't be.
I think it'll be a good game. I'm not saying it's gonna be a blowout.
Look. I think for Green Bay though, I say, look, if you lose tomorrow, big whoop. You're still playing with house money. You didn't expect to make the playoffs, and now you're gonna get a better draft pick than if you go 1 and out like Detroit's gonna go. So, I mean, there is a positive side to it. I mean, you guys had a good season.
There is.
I'll admit, Jordan Love performed better than I thought he would at the beginning of the season.
I will be disappointed if we don't win. I'll be very disappointed. Why? Because every time LaFleur doesn't have this team ready for a fucking big game. That's why I'll be fucking mad about it. I'll be mad at LaFleur not having this team ready for big games like he always has been before. Just like the Lions game, just like the fucking 49ers game. For some reason, he does not have this team ready to go.
So, Joseph,
I'm just saying it's facts.
On Wednesday, and John answered it already. And I asked
What?
on Wednesday on the House Call report if you guys don't make the playoffs, and this will be now 3 years in a row, is your head coach on the hot seat, or are you okay with him and not worried about him going forward?
I would. What I want to do is wait until after Murphy has to change over. There'll be a whole new regime, and then we can do it then. He's got until then to fucking get this team where he wants it. Gets us, deep in the playoffs.
If you want to answer, Joe, you muted yourself. He's driving, so we'll let him drive.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's it.
But that's, look, if the Packers don't get in, that's 3 years in a row. Is LaFleur on the hot seat?
I don't think so.
No.
I think you take a look at his record, and like that, he's going to get at least another year. I think if the Packers do get beat tomorrow, I think LaFleur has at least this next year. If they don't make the playoffs next year, then I think that Green Bay would seriously consider firing him. But I don't see that happening because I think Green Bay's going to beat Chicago. I think Green Bay's going to beat Chicago tomorrow, and they're going to make the playoffs. And I think that they have.
But we're arguing on that if you lose tomorrow, and there is a possibility you will lose tomorrow, NFL any given Sunday, is he on the hot seat? And you're saying yes, he is, and that's a fair. I think that's a fair assessment because I think there's some Packer fans, and we had some Wednesday even said, look, there Packer people out there who think LaFleur. I mean, let's face it, Aaron Rodgers called the offense, right? And now, with Rodgers being gone, he's a little more exposed.
Yeah, but one thing about it,
I'm not going to say, Ken. I'm not going to say he'd be on the hot seat, but I'm going to say his seat would start warming up. Like if he doesn't make the playoffs, like this year, if they lose tomorrow, I think his seat warms up a little bit. But I don't think he's in imminent danger of being fired if he loses tomorrow. But I think if he loses tomorrow and then next year it starts off not looking good, that his seat could become very, very hot, but his record is phenomenal in Green Bay, though.
And the thing about it, he's dealing with they took that offense and tore it down to the studs. They took it down to nothing. Yeah. And he's working with mostly all rookies and 1 year on receiving ends. And then we're going through injuries, and he's creeping up. He said during the Steelers game, even though we lost, he's seen something. He's seen something in Love where he can open it up a little more. And then after that, you notice Love is playing a lot better. He trusts his Love more. He just opened up that book, and that's time to open it up and let him do what he's going to do.
Now we got Sully back. Being the Vikings fan, let's ask this question. Of the two games tomorrow, which one's going to be the more exciting? Lions, Vikings, or Bears, Packers?
Bears, Packers. I mean, if we had a quarterback and we were playing for something, it'd be different. But we don't have that, so I think the Packers are playing for the playoffs, and the Bears are trying to end their slump against the Packers. So
it's kind of good that the games are first. The Bears, the Lions and the Vikings are first. I like that second game.
Well, here's my question for the panel. Okay, and for those watching, look, this is kind of a homer thing that we're about to say, probably, but who cares? Fuck it, I'm going to say it. Why the hell did the NFL put Miami Buffalo in the flex Sunday night football game and not Bears Packers? Because think about it, Bears Packers, the oldest rivalry in football. It's win or go home for Green Bay. Chicago's been a very hot team over the last 6 weeks. Miami's in already, right?
I can answer that for you, Ken.
Buffalo might be out.
I can answer that for you.
Even starts. Why not make the Bears Packers?
No, I can answer it for you.
If Buffalo beats Miami, they win the division.
Because if Buffalo loses,
I'm sorry, go.
If Buffalo wins, they win the division and they get the number 2 seed. If Buffalo loses, they're out of the playoffs.
This Texas and Colts game
they'll
is fucking awesome game, dude. It's a good game.
Yeah, it's 14-14 right now.
Yeah.
Because of
I just think
tiebreakers, they would be out.
The Bears-Packers being the biggest rivalry in football, it's like instead of doing the Yankees and the Red Sox, you're going to play the Cardinals at the Padres. You know, I mean,
I disagree though because there's more going on in that Buffalo. There's more going on in that Buffalo Miami game. There's more. Both teams are playing for something, you know, and both teams are winning teams. They have winning records. Like,
I think Buffalo's going to pull it off. I think they're going to beat them in Miami.
Yeah.
I do too.
I just think if they lose, they're totally out of. Man, that sucks, man. For Buffalo.
Yeah, if Buffalo loses, they're totally out. So Buffalo has to win.
I mean,
and if they win, if they win, they're the 2 seeds, so they end up getting home field through up to the AFC title game, pretty much.
I love to see KC go to their house. KC go to their house.
I think KC is very vulnerable, and even if they do manage to scrape by the wild card team, if they have to go to Buffalo, they're gonna lose.
I think
you know what's funny, Joseph? This is the first time in Mahomes' career he has to play on the road.
Yeah, and I think not just that. If it was last year's team, I would say he'd be able to do it, but it's not last year's team.
No, it's not.
And so I think on the road with the team that he has to play with now, I just think they're vulnerable and they're going to lose.
They definitely need some receivers, man.
Taylor Swift put a fucking jinx on the team.
I think there's a fair to middling chance that they even lose in the first round.
I already know how that team is even on his roster.
If they have to play a team like the Browns, if they get the Browns, I think the Browns beat them, dude. Their defense is just ridiculous.
I think Taylor Swift put a jinx on the team.
I think Kelsey's actually showing his age. He's starting to show his age.
I agree with Dorn. I think Kelsey is starting to decline. I think you're starting to see it.
Yeah.
And now they don't have receivers, so it's like once Kelsey declines, your offense is your offense is Pacheco and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. That's your offense now.
What is Tony even doing on that?
Which team? Pacheco? Nothing against Pacheco. Good. I like Pacheco.
I do too. I like him.
Oh God, who is it? They got that other cat. He's pretty good. The other wide receiver.
Jack MVS.
Oh no,
some cat. Well, I have my fantasy.
Not MVS.
What's his name? They have a rookie.
Rice.
Holy crap! Kansas City has one of the youngest defenses in the league, which they have. Let me see, who is this kid? Rice.
Rice, yeah.
Yeah, Rice.
Yeah, Rice is good. Rashee Rice. That kid's had some really nice games this year.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
they need more offense, though.
Yeah, but it might be too little too late, though, to Joseph's point. You know, I mean, but for next year, he's a bright star for them.
Hey, I've got a question. I guess Nick's not on here, so if the Packers win tomorrow, are we going to see a show tomorrow or what?
Probably not till Monday.
Not till Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I would like to do it right after, but
this is classic Nick. Oh, hey Ken, we're having the Bears Packers show. If you can hop on. Oh, hey Nick, I just saw this now. I should check early today. Well, hey, why don't you come on now? Okay, fine. Hey everyone, Ken's here. Nick goes out the side door. He does this to me every time. You guys remember when I was in Mexico? Remember I was in Mexico on the balcony? He did the same thing. Oh, hop on. I'm in Mexico. He leaves. I get, here you go. Just do it all. Like, thanks, Nick. So, I mean, I know. Okay, here's what I do know. I know Bill with the subscription services will have the game. Mike the Bear fan, we will also have the game tomorrow. For the Bears side of the house, we're going to do our show on Wednesday like normal. So I would assume you guys, if you make it win, you probably might adjust your schedule for the playoffs. There's Nick. See, I talk about him and Nick shows up. So I would assume
he's always listening, man. He's always in your head.
But I know the Bears show. We will do House Hall Report on Wednesday. It'll be our end of year show, and we might do some more during the playoffs, and then we'll take a little break and come back before the draft. Nick, what are you guys doing? If you win tomorrow, you change your show schedule. And you're muted, by the way.
You're muted, man.
You're muted, Nick.
No, we're just going to stick with Mondays and Saturdays. So we'll do Monday the day after the game on Sunday, and then we'll move on to Saturday.
I asked if you guys win, are you guys doing a show tomorrow after the game?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
If we win, I will gladly put on a show for before the night game, and we can all talk about it if you want.
That's fine. That's cool.
Well, John Sullivan's not allowed to because his team sucks, but everyone else is.
I'll just be on just to be seen, not to be heard, okay?
Here, I'll send you the link too, Sullivan. You better be there.
I'll be seen, not heard, okay?
I don't think so, man. I think Green Bay's winning tomorrow. Go, Pack, go. Here's what we're going to do real quick. I'm going to give everybody their last words and sign off, and then we're going to end this show, and we'll be back hopefully tomorrow after a win. If we lose, I'm ghosting.
Sounds like me, man.
All I'm gonna say is Barry's gonna fucking show fucking why Fields not a fucking franchise quarterback tomorrow. He's gonna fucking make him look like fucking dog dirt. And I'm just telling you right now, I don't want to hear no crying in the groups. It's just what it is. I told you guys before, just like Nagy's a fraud, just like whatever. You guys gotta start listening to me. But I'm telling you, Packers gonna win. Go Pack, go. And I'll hand it out to John or Ken.
Go ahead, John.
For me, I expect the Vikings to lose. I hope we win. We're in a quarterback situation where start Mullins. I don't want him to start. I'd rather have Hall start. He's a rookie quarterback. I'd like to see how he can progress. But that's not going to happen. So hopefully we win. I don't expect us to win. I expect us to lose. I was going to root for the Chicago Bears, but Joe Delatorre fucked that all up. So fuck you, Joe. Sorry, Ken. I'm rooting for the Packers because Joe fucked that all up. So
Sullivan's been rooting for the Packers all year. I have him on many shows.
Yeah, I forgot to mention. I want the Vikings to win. The Vikings to win. So this way they can. That's the way the Lions has been beaten by every team in the division. They've been beaten by every team in the division. Then, so the Vikings got to win.
And I guess I'll close out on John's note. I don't think there'll be an undefeated team in the division this year. There will be no show tomorrow night, Packer Nation. I'm sorry you'll have to wait till Monday to see Nick again. And that's fine. That's okay. Look, you guys did better this year than we all thought you would.
We're going 4-2. 4-2.
So enjoy the rest of the day off after the Bears game tomorrow. Come back to this on Monday. Come see us over at House Hall on Monday. We'll love to talk about the game too. And hey, you know what? This is what John Dorn says. And these are the only man who has the So, hey, enjoy the game tomorrow. And Nick, you know what though? Hold on a second. You know what? John hates that I can do this to watch this. Okay, now that John's muted, enjoy. Hey, it's been an enjoyable season. I can't believe this is the final week. This season flew, right? I mean, it goes by. But hey, everyone, I hope you enjoy your games tomorrow. Be safe. Be responsible. They'll see you back on Monday. We'll see you on House Hall Friday or Wednesday. I'm sorry. Nick, thanks for the invite and bear down. Peace.
All right. Now I'm going 31
back. Number 1.
23 Bears tomorrow. Green Bay will win. And then we will invite Ken onto the show tomorrow night. Same with Sullivan. John Dorn will be there. Go Pack, go. Thank you, everybody, for watching Frozen Tundra Network. And everybody that was on Frozen Tundra Network, have a great rest of your weekend, all right?
Bears still suck.
Hey, I got a question.
Bear down.
Did Bill do his little segment on trashing Entertainment Mike Entertainment or whatever the fuck the dude's name?
No, we didn't do that tonight.
You didn't do that tonight? Damn.
Nobody got a picture of you though.
I thought I missed it, man. It's like, damn.
No. Maybe next show we'll talk about it. Have a great night, everybody.
All right.